Oh, dang. Alrighty then. Was that a picture you're going to use?
That's Josh. Got showered tonight.
I think I've seen him, but I really don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's knows who he is, and Rufus Cat, and Mick knew who he was. And Funny Bunny, because this guy tried to roll up on Rabbit. Shannon and Josh here as a couple.
Oh no.
In my in my Wayback Machine, I actually have a video of his where he's all falling down drunk in the yard wherever the fuck he's living at that time.
Well, the look, right?
That shout out video, I think.
Well, the look is kind of like similar to her type is, but I think because of what she wouldn't go for. But
wouldn't want to have a kid with him just so she could get out of the relationship.
I don't think she's going with him. I don't think. If she did, oh my God, what is wrong with her?
Right?
I mean, I wouldn't want to. That was something like that.
Well, that's what she did with Todd. Well, you saw Todd, too.
No accounting for taste, right?
Right.
You put invites out for people to come, or what?
Yeah, I got a link.
No, I mean, I get a link. I see your link right there, but some people go on Discord.
No, I don't have anything like that. I don't know anybody.
People go on Discord and go live. They message one of their friends. I'm going live. Some people.
Yeah, I had 3 friends, and then somebody left.
On my
Yeah. Well, my signal's funky.
Oh, now 2. I'm back down to 2.
I always feel like somebody's watching. I get no. Oh. I wonder if a cop bitching about filming him at a stop, how if you start playing Rockwell, that song.
Right? Rock, yeah, that I always feel like what they do, the reaction.
Ass.
It'd be funny to see somebody actually do that, drive around and have that song ready to play.
Hey,
and
or if they like roll up on you for
right.
You hit you hit a little remote control somewhere and it pops on.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Some kind.
Oh, I lost.
So
Josh.
is that you from Thumbs Up?
The one thumbs up, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Josh there is from Tennessee too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder from what part.
You got Josh, Adam, Sly Tiger, and Jeb.
I think in Tennessee. The one that was on Cindy's panel today.
Well, I'm just saying I'm seeing.
Don't from Tennessee. Remember, I've got lots of family folks in Tennessee.
Well, who knows? Maybe Josh is a relative, like her, or Jeb.
No, I don't think so.
Huh.
Even if they were, I wouldn't claim them. But I don't think they are.
Right?
You know, my mother's related to the Campbells.
Soup?
Nope, the singer.
Oh. I think I'd rather be related to the singer.
Right?
No, I just don't. I don't remember Andy Warhol making a painting about them. I always feel like somebody's watching me. My signal's really weak. Whoa.
You gotta scream like rebel. You gotta be screaming, hollering, yelling.
Ah!
No, you got. All right, you fuckers.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it. Oh, well. Well. Happy Friday.
I need some weed money. Just rebel up. Come on, man.
Well, that's why I put Josh on there. I'm sure somebody want to donate something to him.
But was he? Did he do anything on YouTube or was it just on Google Plus?
He's just a shithead.
Okay, but did he do anything on YouTube or just?
Well, mostly he just Google Plus, but on YouTube he just trolled and made shithead videos. Like, in fact, he was the inspiration for shows I used to have called Shout Out to Shithead.
Because you got to remember, a lot of these new people don't.
It's kind of like an Academy Awards for asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, I had one, and I lost one.
You know, and the people from Google Plus.
And most of them are too pussies to do it, so he's battle hardened on this platform.
Well, you ain't got to.
It's
you
like
ain't got to battle with us.
it's like if you're into gaming and you keep wanting to go to that server where there's that one dude who just fuck everybody, and you just get like, well, this is bullshit.
Yeah. It's like, you know, you can't be ready to battle.
Right?
You know? Right? I mean, you got to piss somebody off enough to want to come in.
Well, what Andrew has to do is get his balls back from Ace, and maybe he'll go at me. Because Bird sure as fuck won't. Neither will AC or Rick or any of those other fucking guys. See, like in Rick's video the other day, the thing he has on his games, and he's all, I watch man movies, and he's going through like Conan and I built this kingdom on YouTube, and there's nothing really more for me to conquer on here. I've kind of reached my rope. Now all I really got to do is look for my Red Sonja.
Well, he talked about watching some.
I know he watches gay movies like that one with John Travolta.
Urban Cowboy.
Yeah, with him, and he thought that was him and Catilla.
Cowboy.
No, I've only seen clips of it.
Yeah.
But post-apocalyptic road trash running down, full of tankers full of gasoline or water, some shit like that.
No. It's about Texas romance and oil field worker and that is not. It got nothing to do with no fucking zombies and fucking war and a box.
That's the thing. I want to ask that foul mouth veteran what Texas romance is all about.
Okay. Are you sure he knows?
That's why I need to ask it.
And he has a wife and kids.
Okay. Well, you were telling me about Texas romance, and I want to see if he knows something about it. He seems to know everything about everything else.
Oh, when it comes to all that crap, right?
Right?
Right, when it comes to the internet and all that reasons.
Oh, he got messed up when he came at me at M-Stars, and I said Afghanistan. I thought he was Afghanistan. He was in Iraq.
Oh. I have no.
But he swears up and down that if you give 99 cents a month, he'll listen to your corrosive commentary.
Did he really say it like that?
No, but it sounds good.
Okay. Well, because right, corrosive commentary, because he also has his channel. Did he really say did that shit from corrosive?
Probably. But he ought to know more than anybody the difference between the people that get ground pounders and the people they put them in charge.
We watch it.
I mean, what do they put this nigger in charge of? Potato peeling?
It has no idea. Maybe he went down there and was
I don't know. He said he was in infantry. He said he was some sort of something scout. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not impressed. Still fucking
he was Tammy Linden's buttmate.
What's that?
He was Tammy Linden's buttmate.
Oh, what's you and Tammy Linlin hiding in the same foxhole that James Yeager was pissing all over himself in? Was he your fucking teammate too, James Yeager? What, somebody shoots at you with a fucking, so you just want to crawl under the ground like a fucking mole or a gopher or some shit.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the kind of quality troops that fucking Patton would have wanted. He would have probably thought, maybe I should see if it's me a job.
I'm sure nobody's trying to come up here and troll you and talk all kinds of shit to you.
Yeah, I don't know who the two watchers are.
Where's your good buddy, Mr. Groove?
My internet dad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Now Rebel's making more trips. If I get ready to, next week will be another segment stream. I'm telling you, man, you need a good spurt. You want?
Hey, you know what?
even
Maybe next
spurt.
time when I go on AC channel, I'll shoot I have Josh. I need to see what happened, and she needs to see which one of them, which one is the sexiest.
For what?
My avatar. I have my Nazi or a Freemason wizard, and then I got Josh here, and then I got Merb, and then I got Mick, and I'll just change my avatars, and she can decide which one she finds more attractive. Oh, I also have Clinton, Obama, and oh fuck, Clinton, Obama. Let me look. I need to get my fucking money back. Oh, I got Lennon. Yeah, look, see, I got Pop. I got me as Suge Knight or whatever, rolling like a boss.
Oh yeah.
Then I got the all-knowing mystic. Then I got I forgot her. I could be Shannon. Maybe she likes Shannon.
Right? Maybe.
And then, of course, you saw Josh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just doing this for the audience.
Look, Big Bang, I have a question for you. Somebody has a question for you.
Just say it.
Ask them what they want.
I got Clinton. Okay, ask you what do you want? Clinton. Man, Lennon. And then I got Obama kicking it with the homie. Come on, Big Bang, tell me your question, man. Maybe I should make you a mod. Okay.
No, don't do that.
And then I got Merv.
You seem like a person.
YouTube. Oh, and then I got.
I am really happy.
I don't know who Big Bang is.
Well, somebody that's known you from 5 years ago.
TB. Who's TB? What are you doing, little kitty? Well, that's what.
I don't know.
But since we're Josh today, it's TB. TB. Mute. Well, I gotta know who you are first, Big Bang. You want to come up? I'm really asking. Yeah, I know what TBI is. First, I thought I said TPI. I was thinking about the Brock system from back. I think it was TPI. I don't know. There's TCI, which is transmission company. I found you a month ago. Oh, really? Right on. Come up. Don't worry about me. It's happened before. I've lost so many goddamn channels over 17 years. It's mind-boggling. One was actually from a lawyer. This guy here, I'll show you. So, see, my friend, you just more enlightened and see things for what they really are. Anybody want to come up? Just remember, if you're gonna knuckle up, be ready to throw down. I'm waiting for her to get done with her dumb shit. Oh, here, I better put the link in case somebody wants to, because they don't like scrolling up. There we go. What are you doing, cat? Weird little cat. Anyway, anybody got a topic? Dumb shit they want to talk about? Here, let me go get my school chair. Hopefully, he wants to beat me up. So, anyway, we'll handle that shit. You kitty. Lost one. People, pop your ass up in here and say something. Sit there and expect me to entertain your ass for free. Ass, gas, and grass. Nobody rides for free. Yeah. Crazy cat. Oh, where's B? Where's Rick? Around dumb motherfuckers doing shit. What? What? You're too big for pocket. Alright, Rocky, what's up? Where's Rick? I don't know. I'm here at ringside. You go find him at one of those other chats and tell him, hey, man. He might just be out clout catching. I think he does. What the hell did you do that for? Little cat jumped off my knee, corner of a battery. Where's the other guy, Trunk Monkey? You know what? Come on here. Is he kind of look on him? What happened with that? Well, hello, little Luna. Back if you want, cat. Right. Anyway. Your clothes in my neck. Oh, it's Robert J. Sir. Oh, he should be on here. What the hell is going on? Oh, there you go. It's that wonderful technology we all have.
What's going on? We're echoing?
His little me. Oh, Trunk is in jail. Oh, okay. No, people accuse me of the chat.
Wow. I don't know. Either your internet is shit or my internet is shit. One of our internets is shit. I think we're clogging all the tubes. Clogging the tubes. It's goddamn hot.
Well, I live in rural. Oh, we got rain.
I don't have any idea how I sound.
You sound fine. I got Vicky on the phone. You don't do panels. I just had her on the phone. I've done call-in shows in the past.
Oh yeah, is that your dog?
No, that's hers.
Oh, I thought maybe you were in the backyard with some I thought you had some coyotes problems or something.
No, I got cats. Thundercats. I got Lion-O and all that fun shadies.
Not that Mephisto cat from Cats though.
It's been running on Broadway for 45 years straight.
And Robert J. Morris still ain't seen it.
Right? Yeah, I haven't either.
I blame that show on everything. That's why everyone's such goddamn commie fucktards lately. Cats, that's why.
Right? Yeah,
Cats the musical.
I turned it down to the barking.
Oh, you don't have headphones on? That probably is why I'm hearing such.
Banging on a garage.
You sound a little bit like Max Headroom, like you got a robot thing going on because of the internet. It's either my internet or it's your internet. I'm not sure, but whatever. It's
Here, I'll drop out.
It's probably the Canadian government. They're probably limiting our bandwidth. Spying on our shit. Hello, everybody. Hopefully I sound okay.
Is it better?
That sounded better, yeah.
Okay, I just dropped out and came back.
Right on. I'm gonna drop into the actual YouTube page and check the chat there. Yeah, man, everything's all fucked up, man. It's so weird. Like, it's YouTube page and check the chat there. Sorry about that.
Kind of like Scamazon. Fucked up.
It's just like nothing works. Nothing works anymore. Like, I mean, nothing worked well before, but like nothing works at all. Like, it's like, did we bite off more than we could chew? Did we try to make things too big with what we had, like infrastructure wise? And like, I'll give you an example. Like a couple years, almost 3 years ago, with COVID, the COVID first, hit the news, and people were like, "Oh no, lockdowns! I'm gonna have to work from home in my underwear," and watch Netflix instead of
smoking
working.
a reefer.
Yeah, with their porn and their fucking Netflix and their goddamn friggin' whatever else they're doing. The residential servers couldn't handle it because like they weren't designed for people who normally work on their T1 fucking trunk lines and their ISDN lines or whatever they're using at their office. They could get their 60 frames a second porno at work, but now they're at their homes. All the friggin' servers, like all the networks were basically overloaded. I saw like cable vans were on every block.
You even got running around with a S22 phone or the latest iPhone, but somehow she can't catch no Russian soldiers doing dumb shit on it.
She just went to the wrong bar.
But you got all these jokers even in Canada too, catching cops doing bad stuff. They catch the Russians doing bad stuff.
Dude, you know what? That actually brings up a very, very interesting point. Bill C-11 here in Canada that they passed recently is like the security bill for Canadian viewer content. I'm telling you, I think it's a bit more than that. I think it's to stop or at least legislate the control mechanisms they would need to stop Canadians from A, seeing stuff, and B, saying stuff. Because just arbitrarily last week, for a whole day, Rogers Network, Rogers Cable, Rogers Mobile, the whole Rogers network went down because of a quote unquote domain partnership issue. And selectively speaking, Interac, which is a service by which people can transfer money to each other in Canada. And I could send somebody an e-transfer, but it uses the Interac network. So does the ATMs and everything. Guess what? Interac was down, but everything else is still working. That's pretty goddamn selective to go down for a 24-hour period of time, if you ask me. And not only that, what the fuck is that monopoly doing being the only single point of fucking failure? That's fucking bullshit. You can't have a single point of failure. Like, you have to have redundancies. There's no way that should have happened. So I'm calling bullshit. I think it has everything to do with that legislation that they put through there a month ago.
Hey, you think Kim Jong-un's internet's broken?
Oh, that motherfucker.
Work.
Yeah. He's got his fiber optic and his gay porno. I was watching Fables of Annie. Yeah, fucking. I'm being a little cynical today. I do apologize.
You always welcome.
Nah, man. I'm still running this janky shit on my fucking Raspberry Pi. My buddy gets off work though at 5, and I'm gonna go over there with my dog. Actually, he's the previous owner of my dog, and so he's gonna go back. We're gonna go for a little reunion. But he's got some PC parts that I'm gonna take off his hands, and I might be able to slap together a temporary system till I get this goddamn CPU ordered. I'm still gonna do the operation live. I still, I haven't got the balls to do it yet. I'm going to work up to it though.
Hey, can you actually make money on good used and new unsold computer parts?
Oh yeah, probably. You do eBay or anything like that. Yeah.
Like if somebody had it was like maybe like shit that was like 5 years old or something. They said, "Oh, yeah, I got this computer store I had and it went out of business and I got all this shit and I'm tired of paying for the storage. Do you want all this crap?" With parted out on like eBay or whatever. Drill.
Well, you won't be able to sell it to like the 13-year-old gamer, but yeah, no, they usually. I find that parts will go out of circulation nowadays. It takes about 9 years. Like it used to be way tighter. Like, you buy a graphics card or something, and then like 2 years later, like it would be basically unusable if you tried to put it into a new computer. But now it's kind of elongated now, like the useful period, I guess you could say. I mean, if you want the latest and greatest,
it's just kind of weird. You'll see all these people selling like old computer parts from like a comic, from like 2000 or something. Do they actually make any money on that crap?
Depends. Like depends how you obtained it, first off.
Or is that the kind of I mean, if somebody offered you a unit full of that old,
well, it depends. I'm a bad person to ask because I'm very specific about what I need. Like I don't buy something just to have it. Right. Some people do.
No, I mean if they were to. No, I mean if they were willing to give you that whole big bunch of shit for free and you do whatever you want with it.
Yeah. I'd have to, go through it. I would take it off his hands and say, thank you very much, and then peruse through and see what's usable. I mean, at the end of the day, here's the thing you can do. If you've got, a soldering iron or a hot air workstation, you can take all the components right off the goddamn board and piece it out on eBay. Sell components,
right?
Shit like that. Like you can make money, but it takes work. There's a bit of a transfer of value, but it usually ends up becoming work.
Yeah. Well, the reason I was segueing that because I've seen guys that they'll take all that funky old shit. I mean, even really old stuff, because they do the metals harvesting.
Yeah, the precious metal harvesting is. There's an entire generation of the poor class in China that are going to be disfigured for the next couple of generations because of back alley precious metal reclamation, and it's fucking kind of sad.
Right.
You see them hovering over a bucket.
This guy I saw,
they're using the
guy I was watching.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say the guy I was watching doing it, he's like a high school or say junior college level chemistry teacher. And he actually had like a real chemistry station with real, doors and vents and crap. I mean, two guys in a Home Depot bucket,
I was just gonna say, yeah. There's like he's got some dude who's he's got to feed his fucking family of one, and then he's hovering over a bucket. Basically, he's like doesn't realize it, but he's huffing like the fumes from like muriatic acid and fucking copper. He's trying to get rid of the fucking silicone, so he's breathing he's inhaling the silicone fucking vapor and the fucking muriatic acid reaction, and then harvesting all this shit.
Yeah, I seen this. I seen this other thing where these people in India they live around this district, and they go at night and they scoop out all the shit from the sewers, for the stuff that washes down the drain and the stuff that gets in their bodies and they crap out. Actually, they're mining the fucking gold out of the fucking sewer.
I was just gonna say that's a fantastic idea. That's a fantastic and much safer idea. Just because the other motherfuckers, they're gonna be breathing in all the fumes
yeah,
and
but
dying.
but see, they were to get the purist. They home do the uric acid or whatever, and they're all sitting in a room with these little mats on the floors, and this chemical is just going everywhere because they're trying to purify the gold, the most money they can. It's giving them Parkinson's disease and shit.
That's right. Yeah, they're fucking twitching. Like, oh no, I spilled more acid. Shit. Fucking
right.
No. That's true, but I'm talking more or less the gold that doesn't have to be separated chemically. Like if you let's say you're taking apart like Pentium 5 processor lids and connectors, like they can scrape the gold right off it. They don't have to use etchant or anything, but they'll end up tossing whatever refuse goes into the fucking drain will go down the drain. You could reclaim that. I would just put a fucking I take a high backer apart, put the match down in the sewer, just let it riffle away and come collect it every month.
I didn't know this, but in like up from the dark ages to like the turn in the UK, there was a they called poshers, and from this simple history check, I didn't know about this, but they went, it'd be a group of them. They go down in the sewers of like London and shit, and they just go there and rake through everything and find coins and jewelry and crap, and they're running around there with lanterns and shit. But it was dangerous because of like flash floods and fucking hit a big pocket of gas or something.
When I was about 16 years old, I used to go to the wave pool, put my goggles on in the wave pool, and go down to the deep end, and the vacuum would all the money and bills that people dropped, or it would get sucked and stick to the freaking grill. I used to get about $28-30 a day every time. I went to the wave pool like every day one summer because it was like I'm making $30 a day. Like shit.
Hey, it's worth the entry fee, huh?
Oh, I would pay for the entry fee the next day.
Now it's pharmaceutical prizes for those who drink out of the tap. You get you get what your neighbor peed out, pharmaceutical wise, drug wise.
You get what all your neighbors peed out.
You're lucky you're alive, Robert, to say what you said. You dived into this bad water with goggles. Oh my God.
Well, I live in Kelowna, where it's like the city of the elites in Canada. Like this is the elitist. This is the most elite like city in Canada, pretty much. Like Kelowna is where like everyone goes to like basically dispense their trust funds to their kids. But that's why I'm here. Nobody from Kelowna is actually from Kelowna. Kelowna is actually a native Indian word.
It sounds Italian, but you said it's Indian.
Yeah, Kelowna. It's right next door. We across the Okanagan lake. Yeah, it's fucked up. Like it's a small city. It's really small, but we have an international airport for some reason.
What, Robert? I got to ask you, what is going to happen with all the jabbed in the next year or two? Or do you have a theory?
Well, I was right about the first thing that happened, like in the short term, and some people would just drop dead doing whatever they're doing, and that's happening. Like, just going about your day, check the mail. Hey neighbor, how you doing? Blah, and then dead.
Like Wuhan, we saw people just standing there, and then boom, right?
Dead.
But was that?
I don't know. I don't know if that was a jab there, because I think they have their own. Like I don't want to call it the V word, because I don't want to get this guy banned on YouTube for saying but I can't call it a because it's not a, it's actually a gene therapy. It's
Right.
not. It's nothing to do with anything.
It's an
I don't even-
experiment. Yes. But the people who fell in Wuhan, I don't think that was even the experiment. I think
Yeah.
that was 5G or something.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, unrelated, but as an example for development, if you look at how Elon Musk is doing his space rocket thing, it's like, I'm going to build a fuckload of rockets, and as they explode, I'm going to learn how to not explode them, right? That's why that's why Fauci's like, yes, get 5 boosters. You need to get the number 6 booster now, because it's like they're doing rapid prototyping as we speak.
I will tell you this.
Hey, Robert.
Trying to look for an apartment, everything is going on our credit score. And your credit score is like Wuhan, China, or the Chinese with their facial recognition. And if you jaywalked or spit on the sidewalk, credit score follows and tracks.
Yeah. And that's what I think this is about. Like, my editorial opinion, because oh, go ahead. Sorry, Dave.
I was gonna say, Robert, Polly's really my aunt, and she ruined the wedding reception talking about Building 7.
That a girl. Oh,
funny. Too funny.
I can hear it in your voice, like you would.
Um,
And I can hear it in your laugh, like, yeah, you're right. But no, seriously,
Yeah, if I ever need fear porn and doom and gloom, I can always.
that's awesome.
oh,
No, my editorial opinion on the whole thing with Fauci and the development.
graphene oxide ties in the mix.
Well,
neural lace,
here in Canada, there's 2 big red flags. One is that the mRNA technology that's being utilized is actually a lipid. It's a lipid uptake technology, and that was developed right here in the University of British Columbia.
Yes,
and our Prime Minister is one of the financiers and one of the allegedly benefactors of these sales. He is pushed. Why do you think Canada has the highest rate in the world? We have the highest number. He's like,
if I sent oversized oil painting of Stalin, what would he do with it?
Would he say trust the science? He's saying trust the science because he's trying to convince himself to trust the science will make him rich.
Oh, this is like AM Coast to Coast. We have Miss White on the wild card. She's from Texas. She's not really from Texas.
In
Texas.
I don't think anyone in Texas. Well, I don't think a lot of people in Texas are from Texas. This is like Kelowna. I think a lot of people just end up in Texas. Like, fuck that shit. There, I came from.
No, Rick's from Texas. He's a real Texan. He's not. I didn't know. I thought he was from Texas. Okay, Robert's lying. He's from somewhere else.
You guys sound like Transformers right now.
Well, she's on the phone. I don't know how to make that pick up on the mic good. Like I said, this is like a low dollar coast.
Low, yeah, this is your budget coast to coast. It's almost coast to coast. It's inland.
Somehow we're
inland, mainland to inland.
Somehow you're supposed to listen to military intelligence people who with a pro-Christian, pro-cop stance about the alien disclosure. Things like this.
Who else was this here?
the whole thing about that I see in my editorial opinion is that still ain't got a high resolution picture of motherfucking ET. Still playing the same goddamn games, just a different fucking page of the playbook. It's like still ain't got nothing.
Actually, they do have one. It's at the post office.
Someone registered their pit bull.
Have you seen this person call the FBI?
I'm just having a laugh because it's really funny, because like they changed their tune, right? Because it's like, oh man, we can't just kind of call them crazy anymore. There's too many of them. They're all crazy, and keep calling them crazy. They're gonna do something. Oh, you're not crazy. We're doing something about it now. We acknowledge it. That's all they're doing. It's the same fucking playbook.
I don't know if you're following it up there in Canada. Have you heard anything about that school shooting in Texas, and what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't know. Somebody shot up my igloo the other day. No, I'm just joking. That's a touchy subject, and it's a hard problem. And I'll tell you why. Because do kids want to burn down their school? God damn it. They had the burning schoolhouse as a firework for decades. But it's a joke. The burning schoolhouse, the fireworks, it was like a little cardboard schoolhouse. It was just a firework that sprayed a bunch of shit like fireworks all over the place, and then went out in a flash and maybe shot a Roman candle flare up in the sky and be done with it. You can't find a burning schoolhouse anymore. They don't do those anymore.
No, it kind of reminded me of the old Handy Sook back there in Connecticut back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of wondering if Noah Posner didn't test too, like he did in Afghanistan.
Well, we have to go back. We have to think about this. We have to think about it. Like, go back to the Basketball Diaries. The first time that something like that was really glorified visually and on a popular scale. I mean, even Stephen King in the Bachman books, as Richard Bachman, when he wrote that, there was the 4 stories. One of them was called Rage, and in Rage, it was about a teenager who brought a gun to school and basically held his class hostage. Nobody talks about this, but like it was a very interesting kind of analysis. Well, not an analysis because it wasn't something that happened for real, but it was kind of like a play-by-play of what was going on in this fictional character's mind as he carried out this really horrible event. And he got sniped, but he had something in his pocket, like I think it's gym locker lock, because what he did is he started a fire in his locker. That way, by the time the fire consumed everything in the locker, there'd be smoke, so he had to leave the locker door open, so the lock was in his pocket, in his breast pocket, so when the sniper took him out, it didn't go through any organs because the lock stopped it. Like, there's a whole lot of issues, but it was dramatic. It was very compelling. It was an interesting thing, but I don't think a lot of people like fucking reading. So I don't think it hit a large audience. You know what I mean? I don't think it hit like a super large audience, to be honest with you. But I mean, that was the first experience I had with school shootings, was actually reading that story, because so far in the history that I was aware of, I mean, there might have been occurrences of this, like in places that, and it didn't make the national news, where, I didn't hear about it or something, whatever. But like the whole thing and its prevalence, though, is you got to remember too, back in those days, this was before they had the friggin' metal detectors in all the schools, and we're talking about the big cities, the big bad cities like New York and Detroit, and like schools in the Bronx and shit. It's like it was probably just a given that kids were bringing guns to school. It was just like, yeah, we just won't piss them off. That's all. Like, just kind of, yeah, we'll do our thing, you do yours. That's cool. Just, did you do your homework? No. All right, that's cool. Still getting a D, motherfucker. But,
it just seems like these narratives they're trying to throw out to push an agenda are just getting really like.
Well, I'm really worried. I'm really worried. I'm really worried about this last one. No, you're right, and I'm really worried about this last one because I think
like they might. I was gonna say they might link Noah Posner to say he was a victim of the Bataan Death March, or maybe he went in the same gas chamber as Anne Frank or some shit.
Yeah, I think he's so far. I think he's so far out of the scope of what the next plan is. And this last event that took place is more about the reaction time. And I think, look, they're right. I just read an article today. They're literally mobilizing. They're literally mobilizing the politics to allow for basically to be swatted. Like you could be swatted without any, what do you call it? Authorization, without, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because children passed away while a murderer rampaged in a school and cops didn't do anything. I think they failed in the narrative because I think they screwed up because like it was released. I think 2 days earlier they had done drills. Those same local police did drills for the same thing, or a week earlier. Yeah, something. Anyway, it's like, well, why wouldn't they react in 75 minutes?
Texas, so she knows.
Yeah, but yeah, I think what they're doing is they're going to try and change the legislation. They're going to try to change the legislation to give the cops more power and also paramilitary, like Homeland Security, and the military itself.
Federalize.
Like they're going to basically be not just
in Canada. In Canada, could Trudeau federalize all police?
We have a different structure here. Like where I live, we don't actually have provincial police, which would be like state police for you. And we don't have municipal police, which would be municipal police for you. Right here in Kelowna, because it's in the West, we pretty much rent the federal police. So we already have the RCMP here. The RCMP here would be like the FBI. Like it's like the FBI are beat cops here.
So they're like a one-stop shop. So they
just here in this city.
Oh well,
in this province, yeah.
Yeah, but he could do some crap like he did with the truck. Play some kind of martial law or whatever, and go tell him to go round up, this list of people, and what are you going to do about it? Kind of crap.
You shouldn't be able to, but see, one of the things that we have is called Parliament, right? And Parliament works the same way as Congress works. Well, it doesn't work the same way, but it's the same type of thing. It's like another layer to prevent the wrong legislation from passing, or to help the right legislation go in through a voting process, which is supposed to be based on the voting constituency, right? That's supposed to make it democratic. But you can see the same shit. Like your Congress has been not shut down, but they're sitting there with their heads down, looking the other way all the time. Except for fucking what's his name? Oh, what's his name? Paul something. He's amazing. He's like one of the last few good guys in there in Congress. But anyway, bring him up in a bit. But here, fucking with Parliament, fucking Trudeau shut down Parliament so many times, and every time that they shut down Parliament, they just start passing legislation through. Boom, 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 and then we don't have a two-party system like they do in the U.S., which is bollocks, to use a British term quite appropriately. But here we got about 5 or 6 parties,
Right.
and the leading party is always supposed to have an opposition party, right? To say, no, we hate you. You're a bunch of fags. Don't do what you're doing. We don't like it. You know, doesn't matter what it's doing. You know what I mean? But they're in collusion. And like other parties that are nonpartisan are not in disagreement with these things and not speaking up. It's like they're, I don't know if it's they're stunted, if they're dumb, if they've been doped, if they've been compromised financially. I don't know. Like it's weird. It's like we live in fucking like George Costanza fucking bizarro world here. It's, I don't know, man.
Right.
It's nuts. Like knucking futs, to be honest.
Huh.
Like, and it's happening everywhere. It's happening in Australia. It's happening. It's like
She's a
Europe.
goat hunter.
A goat hunter or ghost hunter?
No, a ghost. Yeah.
Okay, a goat hunter. I was like, whoa. You know what happened? I hunt goats. What do you use? Ice cream. I use ice cream. Ice cream cone.
Right.
I watched a 5-year-old get bit right on the hand while trying to feed a goat in a petting zoo. It's like, here, have some tasty cone and feed. And the goat just bites right on the wrist. I fucking died laughing. I felt like such an asshole.
Right.
Mom's like, fuck you, like, looked
Hey,
at me
you
like,
seen those? Hey, those videos on YouTube where assholes will hold out bait for like big ass seals or sharks or some crap, and they get their fucking hand taken off.
was that the guy from Jackass?
No, there's lots of people that do dumb shit like that.
Well, when they were filming the last Jackass installment, they were fucking around off camera, or no, on camera, but they were like doing like, you know, outtakes and shit. One guy got like, they were fucking with sharks, and the guy got bit like badly. Like, what'd you think would happen? Don't got the shark on payroll, bitch. Yeah. Nah, man, people are stupider. I think we are collectively stupider than we were like 20 years ago. Like, honestly, with the advent of this technology, we're collectively stupider. I might be being too cynical.
I think the Jackass. I don't know. I think the Jackass franchise is kind of like a YouTuber that's on YouTube way too goddamn long.
It was YouTube before YouTube. Let's be honest. Yeah. But those are rich kids that they you know, every one of those guys and Jackass, like they all had like rich like upcoming, you know what I mean? Like they all had like, and they're just bored ass fucking rich kids that like, let's fuck each other up and you know, like do stupid shit.
But they look like the kind of people that roll up on you on the street and ask you for
what's that?
Panhandle.
Oh,
I said they look like the kind of people that roll up on the street and ask you panhandle a couple of bucks out of you.
Well, Steve-O, yeah, for sure.
You're a multi-millionaire and you got to try to get $2 or $3 for somebody saying you need
Right?
And an 8-ball.
Right? Well,
You know, it's like nowadays, it's like YouTube is full of nothing but crybaby snowflakes, small idiot children that want to pick on each other like they at the fucking playground.
yeah. She me about there's this guy named Rebel. He cries and throws people send him money and weed. Apparently, people do. It's like kind of like an IRL thing, except for throwing tantrums.
Okay. It's gonna be confusing because you guys have like different laws in different states, like different, shit like that. And thing is it's okay when you only got like 13 like states. In case of Canada, they call them provinces, but when you got 50 of them, Jesus Christ, that's gotta be a lot of confusion. Like you don't really know what's legal because all the news goes around. It kind of gets homogenized.
My bad. I didn't get 15 on
Yeah, the 13th is called none of it. Yeah, because the Northwest Territories got split up. None of it. It's like fucking north of everything. And we want none of it. I think it's an inside joke with the fucking Inuit. I think they're like, yeah, they want none of it. And they just all right, we'll go with that. They are
you
funny
hang a
people.
left and then you wind up in Barstow.
Right?
Barstow.
I sure don't want to be in Barstow.
Fuck, man.
California.
See, but all this that we're talking about, like, it kind of harks back to everything I kind of was saying earlier. Like, it's like everything is fucking broken. Even the people, like all of it, everything, it's all broken. Like, I don't get it. We need
I just had to get off the phone on today.
Ah, man. Well, on my Twitter profile, they let me out of Twitter jail early. I don't know why. They said I wasn't getting out till September, but I'm out now. That I don't know. They had a change of heart or what, but maybe Elon said, "Hey,
maybe."
What Elon did was fucking smart. Yeah, it was really smart. I don't think people understand. Like they're like, I knew the Twitter deal wouldn't go through. Fuck him. He's such a fucking whatever. Yeah, but you know what? Those dumbasses don't realize that the people he's not paying are suing him. And he's laughing all the way to the bank because now those people that are suing him are going to have to cough up all the records of the bots and shit for evidence in court. So it's like, ha ha, you just got yourself fucking subpoenaed. Fucking fags.
That was how YouTube, Google Plus used to numbers.
I don't know if anyone's getting that because I'm not. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna check my internet transmission speed here because I don't know if something. You're breaking up large.
I haven't moved at all. It's probably my.
Are you on wireless?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, you're on wireless. See, I'm plugged right in.
Sound fine. You sound fine to me, but.
Castro is blocking you for me, not letting me hear you. Okay. Oh.
I guess he has problems with his signal too.
Oh, now I hear you just fine. Yeah, you're sounding like a slinky going down. It sounded like a slinky going down an air vent duct.
Yeah, but she said it was the thing was being
somebody else using your internet? Are they watching porno or Netflix or movies while you're doing this?
No. This is just I'm in a farm. Yeah, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, man.
Oh, okay. No, I meant somebody in your house. That's what I meant, like in your place.
No, just a cat here.
Oops, sorry. I hit the microphone here.
If the
Yeah.
cat's got a phone, they're gonna be paying it. I'm not.
I'm not sure what to say because, like, I have a funny suspicion that we're going to see a lot more problems here in Canada because of that Bill C-11. Because now they've had a month to act on the legislation that they put in place. So I don't know what they're doing behind the scenes with all of the other providers, like, like I say both of them because it's basically a monopoly.
But didn't they just do something similar about the time in Australia and other places?
Yeah, exactly. So
all kinds
like
of winky dink, huh?
Well, YouTube actually launched like an internal, like, not an inquisition, but their internal promoters for other YouTubers have basically generated a need to fight this because they don't want to rebuild the algorithm just for Canada. Like that's what is at hand here. It's like, no, we worked very hard to fuck people's lives up the way we want to do it. We're not going to do it twice just for Canada. Asshole.
Right.
It's kind of shit.
You're from back in the day. You appreciate this Avatar. I don't know if you saw it earlier. I don't use it much, but you remember
Speaking of avatars,
Remember Truth Cult Denied? He used to talk about you a lot.
Oh, my arch nemesis there, Josh. Yeah.
Right.
No, we used to, what? No. We buried the hatchet. We're he's gonna join me on a podcast soon, one of these days.
No, I'm not trying to start no shit.
No, it's
like
cool
to travel
though.
in the
It's
way
all
back.
cool. It's kind of funny. It's like, it's kind of funny. Just, it's bridge under a water. it's water under a bridge. It's fine. No. I didn't know who you're talking about until it clicked. Who you were talking about.
I thought it was appropriate because I'm on this stream and I'm already stoned and smoking more weed. And Josh in this picture is kind of he kind of looks like a young Big Lebowski to me.
You know what? Now that you say it, I do see that resemblance. Or El Deuterino, if you're into that brevity sort of thing.
Right.
Fucking love that movie, man. It's my favorite movie, like, hands down. Yeah, that movie and like Pink Floyd, The Wall.
You know somebody in Australia who he always used to tell me he lives a guy who looks and acts just like the Walter character.
I love John Goodman was so good in that. This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass. See what happens? This is what happens. I love that fucking. That's just over the top. No, man, not the car. Like it's different. No.
Why is it that sodomy always seems to follow the downfall of a nation? Or not follow, but it ties in. It's like
come in just behind it. Sorry.
No, I wonder, like Rome, right? I don't know. Like, why? Why is that?
European women are into it.
Sorry, I was being a 13-year-old. You said sodomy had something to do with this. I said, what, behind it? Anyway, my bad.
No, fall of a nation, right? It's like when nations fall, it follows.
Well, it's a normalization of kid fucking. That's basically what happens. Is like when that starts to happen, society's doomed to fall because the sanctity of reproduction and population growth or sustenance goes out the fucking window. It's gone. And then the degenerates who support it end up killing each other or stealing each other or fucking each other's wives, and then it's absolute chaos. And they end up creating a weaker state that gets overpowered by another state watching from a distance going, wow, they're really fucked up. We should take the shit now. And then we start over. They hit the reset button. It happens every couple thousand years, or every couple few hundred years sometimes. This time was probably the shortest in record history because it's only been about like 300 years since the last time or whatever, like, during the Ottoman Empire uprising and Genghis Khan and all that shit. Like, it hasn't been that long. Like, this is like the shortest time frame in all of human history that we have on record, that we've lasted with this kind of utopia.
Utopia, yeah. And why? Why is it sexual perversion and hating God and falling away with God?
I wish I had an answer for you. I have theories, but that's all I got, man. I just got theories about it. Like, I think personally that this other class of people, I think they have to be genetically different because they don't feel the same goals of life, or they view us as not the same as cattle, as
Lamb.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like there's if there's a war, it's happening between. I think there might be even a genetic difference. I mean, look at us. We have fucking how many blood types we got? O, A, B, and then you have variants. So you got 6 basically. So you got your
RH negative.
Actually, you got the ORH negative, you got the ORH positive, and then you got the AB. Sorry, 6, 8. Fuck, there's 10. Christ. I mean, how many permutations? But initially, you got the A, the B, and the O.
Yes.
And then for a added, Night M Shyamalan twist, you got the RH. You got the Reese Monkey gene.
You just mentioned 3, and I wonder about race. I really wonder about that. And I'm like, are they making shit up, like, the spinning ball or flat earth, whatever. But Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, Japheth. 3.
Yep.
Is that three races?
No.
It's very possible. It's quite possible. I mean, I don't have the answer, but it's suspiciously, if I was shaking a magic 8 ball, I'd be like, oh, all signs point to yes.
And it would be white,
Hey, Robert.
White, black, and yellow.
No. I disagree with that. No.
Okay.
I'm talking about blood types. Blood types, not race. Race that's physical adaptation to environment. Black people have less melanin than others because of the way they process the sunlight. And no, I disagree with that because genetically a white person could be exactly the same as a black person, minus the perplexity or the complexity rather of, like, they could have the same root starting point, but a fucking B blood type cannot have the same starting point as a blood type. Like there's no convergence. They're different fucking blood types. Like, you know what I mean? Now, genetically speaking, they might have a crossover point because I mean we have a crossover point with toads at one point in the fucking the family tree of genes. But what I'm trying to say in the more localized aspect of it, right? No, you can target people specifically, like with genetic therapies and what have you. Like, if you want to go into the tinfoil hat area, because we don't do that here on YouTube, now do we? But the whole aspect of race, another race to me, like, is instead of Homo sapien, maybe you have like Homo erectus, or you have a offshoot of Australopithecus. That would be a different fucking race. No, a black person is the same race as a white person. All right, we just have different adapted specialties to the environments that we were raised in over a few generations. It doesn't take long.
I always thought, yeah,
it doesn't take long. Like 3-4 generations, you can change entirely. Even if not, like, if you just went to a new environment, your kids will be different from that environment and what it provides. And then if your kid moves to another environment, that's going to be different, and that's going to be different twice removed from you. And no, that whole race argument is bullshit. They just use it as uneducated people just use it as a fucking virtue signaling fucking flare gun. And I'm getting riled up. The fucking hairs just stood up on the back of my neck to fucking think about it. Anyway, but the blood type thing is a lot more. Hang on, I'm sorry. I'll just quickly finish my thought. The blood type thing though is absolute separation. If I'm O, I'm actually O positive, not O negative. But if I were to give blood to an A person who needs blood, it would fucking kill them. It's incompatible.
Yes.
You know, and if I were to have sex with an O negative and copulate, her body chemistry would kill the baby as an illegal alien in her body. God's truth.
Oh wow, shit.
That's strange.
They have medication so that RH, and this is not just so that YouTube goes. This is documented.
The Rogram shot.
Rogram shot.
Every time I get pregnant.
Right.
Yeah, but
No,
yeah,
she's RH.
They could flip that signal, that chemical signal. They can flip that so that it doesn't kill the baby. That's how O negative mothers can have O negative babies, or O positive babies. Sorry, I'm getting all fucking backwards here. But anyway, that's the only reason, because of modern I guess you could say interrupting, techniques in medicine. That's how they're able to do that. But in nature, like if we were out there still swinging from trees and shit, oh yeah. Well, if we were swinging from trees, probably all RH positive. My bad. Sorry. No room for comedy here.
Hey, Robert. Am I the only one here that doesn't partake in cannabis?
I'm doing that right now. It's probably why I rambled so long there. Sorry.
Right?
No. See,
Yeah, me too.
All right. Come on, Polly. I need to come up to where you're at someday, and we need to really smoke out hardcore.
And listen, in all of this,
we'll go riding around in, what's that? You have a Buick or a Lincoln or something? You got a cruising car.
A Honda, yeah, old Honda van.
I thought you had a Buick.
I do. No, not me, my son.
No, you sound like a Buick owner.
Listen.
From like Maine. Like from Maine. I'm from Maine and I own a Buick.
Dubs on it.
Oh, I almost forgot my main point. On top of all this, what do we make of serpent seed? Robert?
Serpent seed?
Yeah. With genetics. Yeah.
Well, I mean, automatically seed implies basically either sperm, eggs, ovum.
Yeah, but Cain, come on. Yeah, listen. What happened with Cain?
There you go. I thought Cain stole your Buick.
He did. Tried to. Stop it.
And you busted a cap in him with your Glock that you hold from the side because that's the way it comes out of the box.
Yeah.
You're like, pat, motherfucker. She's hardcore like 50 Cent, man. She's got street cred.
Cain stole my Buick. That was too funny.
Hey, Robert, I'm in Rikers Island. Shit, I lost it.
Oh my. Where's he gone?
He dropped out. Yeah, he might come back. Well, too, he said he had something to do. I don't know. Maybe his friend called him or some shit. Oh, Jammer's here. He smokes weed, so Polly, goddamn it, you gotta start smoking. Oh, Jammer's here.
Oh, hold on, Dave. That's me. That is. I had to stop the YouTube
no,
feed.
bro. Everybody's communication satellites aren't working very well. Hey, Vicky, I bet in Polly's Buick, she probably got one of those old school big brick phones, you know, like when they were rolling around like in the 80s.
Track phone. Yeah. And you know what?
Yeah.
Track phone, non-smartphone, which is probably a smartphone. But
Oh, there's Robert. Hey, he's back.
I was just going to ask where he was because I joined and he disappeared.
Sorry about that. No, fucking my Raspberry
We're all
Pi.
having
My Raspberry Pi
internet
overheated and
problems.
rebooted. It just did a random reboot right in front of my fucking face, just as I was going on about goddamn difference. Anyway, I'm just mad.
Yeah, they're limited, them little Raspberry Pis.
Hey, Jaber, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, good, Robert. How you doing? Good to hear from you again.
Just a little bit.
Good to
fucking
speak to you. I
I'm
was
kind of
just I
hoping
don't know what I was-
Andrew will show up to this show.
I'm a bit manic today.
Yeah, I don't
That's
see
all.
that.
These
No, it
subjects are
sounded,
too complicated for him.
You know that little you didn't read the YouTube comments, but that
Fight and talk to each other.
Oh,
Everybody's too nice.
What?
They don't like the nice
Come
people.
on.
Oh.
You know what? We're all gonna die. It's truth. And are we gonna be saved? That's what matters.
Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you
Guys.
something. I'm going to be straight up and honest with you guys. We've already lost the war. Right now, from this point forward, it's a war of attrition. And we just got to play our cards right and try and stay alive as long as possible. That's it. Because you know what? We're already expendable. We got to make sure the next generation has a chance because we lost it. We lost this battle. It's not a battle, sorry. We lost the war. It's done. Now it's time to survive. I know you hate to hear it, but that's my opinion. It's my opinion, and I'm pretty sure I'm right about this. I've been to a few different countries now. Thank God, I actually got to see other cultures.
Robert, you can't say that, Robert. You're Canadian.
I think you're right. You're right, Robert.
You're in Canada, yeah?
Yeah, I'm in Canada.
Well, fucking hell, man. You started the revolution again in 2022. You can't be saying things like that.
We're you. Wait, no, you're Australia. Yeah, we're still you.
I know, but
We're the
you've
same
done so
thing.
well in Canada. Canada's done so
Come
well.
on.
You kicked it off in Holland.
Canada's
It's
a bunch of
going on in
dumb
Holland.
Brits. Canada's
They've shut
just
the
a
whole
bunch of
country
dumb
down.
Brits who didn't want to go home because they didn't have daddy looking over their shoulder. We went and burnt down the first White House. Don't forget that.
yeah, fucking wicked, mate.
America's gonna be.
I've got so much respect for
Canadian.
Canadians, man, because you just fucking rock, mate. And,
Yeah, I appreciate that, and I thank you.
But, mate,
But I
in
lost my
Holland-
respect.
In Holland, they're flying the Canadian flag in
Oh,
respect
dude.
to the Canadians because of what you did with the fucking honk protest.
Mm-hmm. You know,
Yeah,
the
that
people
was
here
fucking
are. It's unfortunate that not enough of the people have gotten pissed off and sick of the shit.
Right.
But like, it's at a weird imbalance where there's enough of us to make a difference. However, it makes a wrong difference because the other side is being convinced by the leadership that we're a bunch of fucking misogynistic racist motherfuckers. You know, it's like,
hang on a
what
minute.
the fuck?
I got someone here. Hang on a sec. 2 sec.
Hurry up. No, back to the I was just going to say, to wrap up what I was talking about before with the blood types. I'm absolutely certain. I'm certain, just with the anecdotal information and the research I've done in like anthropological studies and what have you, like, I'm telling you, there's an absolute biological difference between A, B, and O blood types, and even more so physically with A, O, A, B combinants. Like it's bizarre because if people wore their blood type on their shirt, it would match their physical physique, their eating habits, like not their habits that are acquired, but their body's need for food, like the natural rhythms of their body would, like, some people, we eat 3 fucking meals a day. It fucks everything up. And this could be by design. because like we're not supposed to eat 3 big meals a day. I mean, it's not like we are designed to live like hunter-gatherers basically, and then feast and famine. That's why we have a ketogenic system. Like when we're deprived of food, our body sends signals to the other organs to do different shit than when you're, you know, expecting food. You know, like it's a different thing than not having it. You know what I mean? Like when you know there's food there, your body won't go because your brain is not going to send the fucking signals. But if you're lost in the forest and for 5 days now and you haven't eaten, let me tell you, your body will go, all right, while you look for food, I'll shut everything else down. You go look for food. I'll keep you trim. I'll fucking go and I'll burn off the excess fucking oxidants in your body. I'll
put a charger on.
You got fat on you. I'll turn that fat into muscle for you. Don't worry. You know, dude, the body works in a wonderful way, but Western medicine has kind of compartmentalized it and stripped away the net functions, you know, of the whole. It's
wait, Robert, can you name the 3 blood type races connected? Can you do that? That would be a great help.
Can I connect the 3 together?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not a geneticist, but I would guarantee that it's a large portion of, I guess I'd say it would be the majority of the chromosomes.
Okay, say ABO. What are the races that correlate with it? Can you do that?
All races. Every single race has a correlation with every single blood type. Wait a minute. Trick question. You got me. Fuck you. No, there aren't any other fucking races. You're thinking nationalities. Honey, we're on the same fucking planet. Like we have the same genetics, except for the differences from our different environments. Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude, but yeah, it's one of those things. It's like races don't exist. They only exist as mnemonics in our brain for classification because it's a visual identification, smell identification. You know, but they're not a different fucking race. If you want to go into actual like classification, they're not a different race unless you go into subgenuses. Like no, it's all one fucking race. I mean,
what about the elite? They're a different race.
We're turning into a different race right fucking now. I will tell you that.
Apart from the sex changes and all the cut your dick
off. Wow, and the gene therapies that they call, you know.
Yeah,
I understand.
I think there is some different races down here. There's some fucking alien fish people in Parliament.
Well, aliens be a different story, you know. Like, no, but
all the people in high office, they're all like that serpent seed. They got it.
Oh, that was the question. Oh, thank you. You brought me back on track, darling. Okay. Nah, because we were talking about the difference between the serpent and the seed was your question. And I was on about the seed. That's how we went down this rabbit hole. And then I got disconnected and whoop a ding dong. Twilight Zone. Yeah, fucking that whole thing with the serpent now. That there is it's a great terminology because it is descriptive of its own ability, like a serpent slither unseen, like, you know, and her sly kind of little actually fucking hypervertebrated, you know, reptile. God damn it. I'm just thinking about their fucking, I'm a graphic designer. I was just thinking, how would I create the bone structure to animate a snake? I wouldn't want that job. Now I know technically it would be easy. Oh, all right. Anyway, sorry. I just ran with that ball. But anyway, with the whole thing with the serpent, though, it's massive in its scope. It's very vague. As much as it is descriptive, it's still very vague because it's descriptive in the wrong classification of things. Like it's you know, serpent is like, it's scary. It hisses at you. It's in a lot of movies. People have a visualization of what a serpent represents. So when they read it, they imagine this thing. I mean, it could also be a metaphor for another thing, like to be serpentile or directly related to the reptile. I mean, there's depends on its use. That's all. Is it direct evidence that we have reptilian aliens among us? Fuck, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know either. I was just joking.
Yeah, I know, but hey, no, but there are people. Maybe we're all reptiles, like at some base level. Because remember, I said.
Well, according to Sitchin, where the Anunnaki came down, there was the hominids here, and they fucking fucked with us. And first of all, they tried to get the hominids to give birth,
right,
using the seed of the Anunnaki into a female, earthling female or a hominid female, and that didn't work. So what they did is they ended up reversing that and using a Anunnaki female to produce a human male.
Right.
And that's how we got that's how we got the Nephilim. They were the first, and some of them were like giants and what have you. And then, but apparently, we're all fucking got Anunnaki genetics in us.
Well,
they if you listen to the book, they fucking started in what they called the Abzu, which was Africa, and started modifying the people over there. Then they came to the Middle East, and possibly possibly the Arctic, North Pole. I'm not sure what's happening up there.
Yeah, but I think we had the conversation before, James. I think we were talking about, you read the one book and I read the other one, the 100 millionth planet. Was it the 10th planet by Zecharia Sitchin? And there's a lot of crossover in that book to the other one that he wrote that you read.
Yeah. And well, I've read 4 of his books now, so it's like
but all 4 talk about the same damn thing. It just kind of it just kind of branches and it focuses on more of one thing.
Admit, I do have a problem with some of his stuff.
His first book was most well-rounded. I think his first book was more well-rounded, more informative, and then the successive books. No, I think it was the 10th planet.
The 10th planet, all right, Nibiru. Yeah, I don't buy Nibiru, all that shit. Really.
No, not Nibiru. No, it wasn't. No, the 10th planet wasn't actually Nibiru, was it? It was Planet X. Like, it was the 10th planet. Nibiru is another thing.
Like Wormwood, so they call it Wormwood. It's supposed to have a 3,900 year orbit.
Yeah, that's Nibiru.
That's 1 year for them. So when they came here, that's like 1 year for them. 3,900 of our years. So like that means they live to about 350,000 years.
Sounds awesome.
It doesn't sound right to me, but I mean I don't know that everything in the universe. So I mean I just don't know.
They
orbit. It just don't seem true.
Wait a minute. They live like the actual gods or the aliens.
They call them the gods, but they called themselves gods, or they
don't fucking. They don't live. They would never live 30,000 years. Are you kidding me? If they lived on a planet,
350,000 years.
Oh fuck that! That's stupid. You know what? In the Bible, they would never live that long. They could never live that long.
If you work out what our lifespan is, it's
it doesn't.
Roughly 75, 80 years.
No,
if you multiply that by 3,900, you'll get 350,000 years, and that's how long they'll live for. According to Sitchin, I mean that's what he's saying.
No.
It's not what he's saying. He's saying this is transcribed. No, I mean it's not just Sitchin saying it.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm disagreeing with him. Look, Sitchin was.
Well, I don't know. I don't. He might be right because.
Look, he's better at giving the facts that he.
Hang on. That information's coming from 5,000-year-old Sumerian clay tablets. It's not his interpretation. He's just.
And he's not Sumerian. Like. The point is,
he claims to be. He was at the time.
Stop the brakes. Hang on.
The only person to.
Let me defend myself.
The ancient Sumerians. I know what you're talking about.
I'm not disagreeing with you one iota. I am disagreeing with him and his writing because when he gets editorial.
Hi, James. I like that.
When he's delivering the facts, because I know that he's read the stuff. He's seen a cuneiform.
He's definitely good yarn.
He's the Indiana Jones guy. You know what I mean? Like he did the work. I get that.
Yeah.
But when he editorializes and starts giving his opinion on things, he doesn't fucking know. He just understands. He's trying to read the data that he's collected, and he's just trying to logic it.
Yeah, that's
but
why I like the Lost Book of Enki. I think that's the best one so far. But
yeah, I see. He talks a lot about Enki in the other book too, and he focuses on it more, I guess. And that one,
well, Enki's important because he was the first of the Anunnaki to land here. He discovered.
Yeah, that's right.
The reason they came here was for the gold.
Yeah, he talks all about that in the 10th planet.
Right.
Like, yeah,
I mean, it's explicit in the Lost Book of Enki. He lays it all out. It's fucking 18 chapters of it or something. It's fucking. It's good. It's a good book. I would highly recommend everyone fucking listen to that book.
Yeah, he covers that. He covers the wars. He covers like the wars over India and the desert glass. He also covers the migration from Mars, the attack on Mars,
the nuclear wars, and the fact that everyone on Earth has been wiped out about 5 times already.
Yeah, even on other planets.
And they started again, and they just extinguished all life on Earth. Yeah. I mean, it's like fuck now.
I mean,
when you consider how they talk, I mean, it does give the length of time credence. Yeah. When you consider the periods of time it would take for the Earth to recover from nuclear war, where they turn the fucking surface to glass. I mean, I would think that their weapons are even more fucking vicious than fucking hydrogen bombs.
I wouldn't fucking doubt it. You've seen that scar across Mars. That looks like a fucking arc weld. If you took an arc welding fucking torch, you torch a piece of steel, it'll look very similar to that. Like
I'll tell you what, though, since reading all of that stuff, Sitchin, right, I'm convinced that it was the Anunnaki that built the pyramids. No question about it.
I wouldn't disagree with that at all. I just wanted to state though, is that like Zecharia Sitchin is one man, and it's his interpretation of the data he collected. So like when he's delivering data, hang on. Let me finish. When he delivers the data, he does a crystal clear 100% job. All I'm saying is that when he editorializes and gives his opinion on things, sometimes he blurs the two together a little bit, like at times.
I've only read it once, so I'd have to go back and read it all again. So
we'll check it out. I mean, like I went through like the fucking, I don't know, there's like fucking 30 chapters in that book, and it's 400 something pages. I don't know what it was like slogging through it. He keeps on he keeps a good pace when he's given the facts, but it changes. You'll feel it now that I've said it. Like you'll probably go,
I know what you're getting at. There's a few things that don't correlate, but then again,
it's almost like like he's a Star Trek writer, like
is he?
No. I said like a Star Trek writer would describe something, like like to give you like exposition. Like he of.
The funny thing is, I mean, like if you look at George Lucas, there's no question about where he's getting his fucking information from, and patching it all together and using stuff from the ancient. I mean, it's all connected to Earth, and so is the Avatar movie. 100%. That's all about Earth. That is. That's what we could have, but we haven't got that because we've got these fucking maniacs destroying everything with machines. And yeah, it's just. But I mean, Sitchin's like he just fucking. When you listen to that Enki book, I mean, it's the Bible. Is you're hearing everything that's in the Bible 100%. That's where they took the Bible from. The fallen angels were the Anunnaki. I mean, they were the Nephilim, were the offspring of the Anunnaki. Hello? Dave, are you still there with us? And or Dumbass, I should call him Dumbass. Who's got Dave King 9 something? Unmute yourself.
No, I was just doing something. I'm cool. Oh, who we got here?
Okay, man.
Robert's back.
Robert's dropped out again. Oh, there he is. Cool. All right, Robert.
Fuck my Raspberry Pi right in the fucking face. Fuck. Yeah, it overheated again. I was like, I was in the middle of a well-constructed sentence for once, and then suddenly I was talking to fucking blank screen.
Rick the Rude last week. Did you manage to solder that chip back onto the board?
Well, no. I didn't have the sack to do it yet because I just wanted to watch more videos and try and get better at it before I completely fuck it up.
Right, cool. Mate,
funny thing is, it's going to take me longer to do that.
Mate, you deserve a medal for even trying, mate.
Well, I'm going to try. It's going to happen soon, but I just secured some other gear, and I'm going to be able to order the chip on Wednesday, and I'll probably have it in 2 days after that. So I'll be set up. So I'm going to go forward and hopefully not fuck it up, because if I don't fuck it up, I'll have 2 of the same chip, right?
Cool.
So
good luck, mate.
I'm all right with that. Oh, shit. Still showing my stupid face.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. It's good to see someone alive on the end of the fucking.
Fuck. I was just so mad. I was just like, god damn, this is the Raspberry Pi right here. Look. Can you see it?
Right.
It looks like a Nintendo, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's like a Nintendo Raspberry Pi case.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's fucking overheating, man.
Yeah,
I made this.
Streaming. They don't like streaming. It's just too much for them.
Well, I'm not even streaming. I'm actually just on a web-based thing. It's just using my mic and uploading my video. Now, I don't think it has enough fan. It might be not having enough. Like the heat sink might not be getting rid of the heat quick enough. And I think it's hitting critical mass. I made an attachment. I just can't find where the fuck I put it. Oh, I want to show you guys. It's jank as fuck. See, I'm poor, and what we do when we're poor, I learned this in Mexico. You just make the fucking part that you need. Oh yeah, here it is. There you go, baby. Oh yeah, all 30 fucking inches of you. Yeah, there we go. All right, so what I did is I took a fan, computer fan, 12 volt. Yeah, it's missing a couple of blades. See that there?
Mate, that
and
been in the walls, that one.
I put it into a fur coat for plumbing. It's basically for I don't know, what is that? What's that for? Must be for
coupler.
It's a coupler for fucking heating.
Right, yeah.
Probably for laundry. I think this is like a laundry one.
Hey.
Is it like what? 4 inches. It's got to be 4 inches. So what's that?
I will say one thing about those chips that I did the same thing as you. I took the fucking fan off because it was covered in dust, so I had to hoover it out, and I had to take the cowling off the chip. And then when I put it back on, I had a shitty fucking catch.
Hey, my dad showed it.
And I never put that paste. I should have got some
Son's
of that
fucking panel and ruining it.
I put that on the chip. Are you doing
Why
that?
are you in here? Why are you in here, motherfucker?
Holy crap! Can you not, Rick? Come on! How you doing?
Dave, why do you let these goddamn below fucking monkeys up on my goddamn panel?
I thought you said gay twice in a row there for a second.
Okay, look at this fucking nasty looking fucking hippie.
Oh shit!
Like a
am I showing myself?
faggot.
Oh my god!
Right?
Oh no!
You
Sorry
stupid
about
motherfucker! You look ignorant, motherfucker. Uneducated white trash. David, why do you have fucking these nasty white motherfuckers that are below our standard?
Because I'm a free speech zone.
Because
Sorry.
of what, David?
Is that better?
Polly's here, and so's Jammer. You like them?
I do not like Polly. Polly's another useless fucking white trashy motherfucker. Fucking
Don't
lazy.
talk about your parent like that.
Rick, you need to get back in the wrestling ring. I think you've been out too long.
What did you just say? Oh my! Listen, I wanted to ask.
Hey, Miss Vicky's here too.
Bitch, go sell your ass to some goddamn nigger crackhead. Bitch,
Listen,
get the fuck out of here, ho.
You
Hey,
were here
Vicky's here.
on.
no.
Yes.
Listen, I wanted to ask, what do we think of
On Degeneration Nation.
the USS Liberty attack in World War
Okay, shut the fuck up. You ain't a history fucking up. You don't know jack shit about history.
Oh,
All
what the fuck
right,
is
the
that?
best thing you need to do, you twat, is to shut the fuck up.
What the fuck? Oh, stop!
Okay?
You should write children's books.
Trying to get
I should. All right, listen, twat. The
bullshit.
best thing you can do,
Stop.
the best thing you can do, you ignorant fucking whore, is
No.
open those goddamn legs. All right, let my son, all right, hit it. All right,
Hey,
What the
hey,
Don't
Miss
worry,
Vicky wants
he's
you to
not
knock
gonna
it
hurt
off,
you.
man.
Shut up. Just
buddy,
stop.
Stop
buddy,
crying.
fuck.
I don't care if you're 2 years old.
What about USS Liberty? Really? That's,
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm not talking
What are you talking about?
USS Liberty. The attack.
Okay. Have you ever actually been on a battleship,
one.
bitch?
I got
No,
this one.
no,
I
I'm
got
not
this one.
that bad.
Well, then shut the fuck up.
No,
It's a
that-
lot like USS Titanic.
that's-
I have actually been on several fucking Navy
He's
ships.
all
I've been on the
James, he's
Saratoga.
fucking Crazy.
I've been on the Texas.
That's his
And
humor.
I've been on your mama. Look how fucking handsome Rick Crude looks. Look at this. Look at Dave. Look, Dave. In
Right?
honor of me shaving your fucking ass hair from your face, I went and got a haircut. I want to be as handsome as you, little Dave.
All right.
He looks gay with that haircut.
Okay, your
I
mama
was just
looks
gonna say,
gay.
I wouldn't want to get a reacher after that.
Okay, your daddy looks gay when he's fucking sucking me off, bitch. How's that?
See, this is good.
Where's
This
this
would be good
dumb
for
fucking?
pay per
Where's
view.
this dumb ignorant fucking hooker? He's probably
Everyone
doing it in
has
school.
AIDS.
Okay, you have AIDS.
No. Well, do you?
I did. I had it once.
Robert, just to finish off on what we was talking about.
Robert,
Rolling.
do you need a spot of tea, Robert? Do you need a spot of tea, Robert?
Hang on a
Should
minute.
we go out and have some fish and chips?
Rick, shut the fuck up. Hang on a
Should
minute.
we go out and have some fish and chips, and then you can fuck me in my ass?
How?
Mercy.
You got to put that graphite paste on.
Robert, Robert, do you want to fuck my ass like an Englishman would? Robert?
I like things a little more exotic, thank you.
What is he talking about?
So,
I don't know.
We weren't talking about his fucking fan on
I
his
even go
computer.
to fingers.
We weren't
James
talking about the
Owens,
computer.
I have the whole fucking show, and my ego is bigger than the state of Texas. You cocksucker. You shut up, twat. Shut up, cunt. When I want you to speak, all right, I will tell you, get on your knees, baby.
You know what, Rick? As an energy vampire, it's awesome when you get on here.
Oh, God,
Right.
don't tell me that's that ugly twat. Oh, goddamn, Larry's old lady, that dumb bitch over there,
What?
Mrs.
Hey,
Roadhog.
that
Oh,
could
great.
be.
That bitch has been fucking road hard, too.
Who,
What's your
I
number?
could be?
Robert, should we have a spot of tea, Robert? Do you want some
Hey.
biscuit with your tea,
Rick.
Robert?
Oh, fuck
Rick,
off.
are
You're
you
making me
high on
hungry. Shut up.
Pepsi again?
Nobody's answering the question about the USS Liberty. Answer that. Answer that.
What you want
No,
to know?
bitch. We will not answer your question.
I'll take USS
Ah,
Liberty
It's
for
also
300,
Alex.
Alex.
It's confidential if you didn't know.
No, seriously. What
No,
if
it's probably confidential. You probably
It's
don't know about
confidential, you
during
didn't
wartime.
know.
During
All right,
proxy
listen to
wartime,
my-
you're not going to know the
listen to my
location of
Scottish
actual
brother.
warship.
Listen
Like-
to my Scottish brother. He will turn into a leprechaun,
what
and he'll fuck you until he finds his lucky charm.
Stop.
Are you
Seriously,
talking about
Well, like-
Iggy?
I would rather turn into my 20-year-old fucking alter ego.
what happened to the USS Liberty? What
They
happened?
stopped.
Okay,
drinking
what
Coke
happened
and
to the
they started
USS
drinking
Liberty?
Pepsi.
All right, no, everybody be quiet. Okay, twat. What happened to the USS Liberty? Come on.
Something happened during wartime, and we're
Shut
not being
up.
told.
Let her talk so she can shut the fuck up, dude.
No, I want to know who did it and why.
Oh, bitch, if you don't know, how the fuck you think we know? Shut the fuck up about the USS Liberty. You
daughter.
can't- Close your goddamn
What is
lips. I want to hear
Israel
what
for
Robert has to
400?
say.
Oh, fucking lesbian,
Robert is a great American, all right?
For
lesbian
those,
trumpet commandos is what they
No,
fucking
no.
they turned the liberty and they liberated the other lesbian commando brethren.
Okay, whatever. Now fuck you. I'd rather hear Dave. Dave, speak, Dave.
for those who blame Israel,
I was trying to get. I could be to come in
did
here.
not, um,
No, the ship is real, but it's wartime. You're not going to get restricted information about warships during wartime. I don't know if that. I don't know if I can be any more clear.
Nixon.
They
And-
probably don't have journalists out there on the ocean monitoring its advances and movements. They haven't hacked Starlink yet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
President,
Don't have a fucking answer. I can answer what we do have evidence for, and that was the blood type thing I was talking about. The Liberty. I can't say anything about any war boats because any information you get could be probably fucking
Okay,
misinformation.
chick, why are you so goddamn worried about the USS Liberty? What's up?
Yeah. Why?
because
Good question.
Come up on
Because it ties.
David, you're a robot.
It ties into Buffalo Top shooting. It ties into the Brett Oxide.
the comments, and he wants to come on here and tell everybody.
Yeah, it ties into what?
It ties into 9/11, the false flags, mass shootings. It ties
Which ones?
to
What?
pandemic.
Which ones?
The
How
Liberty,
does it
you
tie?
said that the
I wanna hear
Liberty
this.
ties into the mass shooting, the pandemic, and
Yeah.
her getting a fucking baby, and her getting knocked up with a fucking illegal alien baby.
Oh, it sounds like George Soros, actually.
Who was the president? Who was the vice
No, he's not that.
president? JFK.
He's pretty.
Um,
Anyway.
what was his
Clinton.
name? No,
Oh,
no,
you can play saxophone for me any day, baby.
no. Vice president
Right.
when JFK was shot. And he
I was
smiled.
making a barbecue.
Where's
I don't
Nick?
So are y'all saying, are we finally gonna kick those goddamn Jew motherfuckers' ass after they bombed our fucking ship? No, we're gonna kiss their ass and say, okay,
You want some more money?
and say, don't do it again. All right, if you do, all right, we'll send Dave Munchauer after your ass.
Just say the
Right.
safe word.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Did
Rick,
people know that
Shut the fuck
Eisenhower,
up.
the one who warned us of the military?
Okay, listen, lady, all your bullshit is just bullshit. Nothing you say you have proof of.
Stop.
Okay? You're one of those nutty ass bitches. You're one of them crazy ass bitches. Like Crafty Cat. All right, you're just nutty, bitch. Go take your medication.
Happy cat.
All right,
Whatever.
take your medication, bitch.
Sure.
Bend the fuck
Stop.
over. Let little Dave fuck you in the ass because you need a good ass fucking bitch.
Stop.
Rick.
Stop. The
All right.
He's a stay
The only conspiracy, the only conspiracy that
Rick,
you
shut the
should
fuck
know.
up.
who warned us of the military industrial complex was the
Well,
one
that's
No,
a real
bitch.
thing, but it has
No.
nothing to do with that.
concentration
No.
camps for German POWs to be tortured. So there's your Eisenhower.
I'll give you an Eisenhower.
What?
Most POWs get abused because they're POWs. Think about it for a second. I would be abusing them too.
Yeah, every goddamn POW's been abused. Look at Dave. When he was
Abused is better than a
POW,
fucking bullet in the head.
Right?
Yeah, well, look at Dave. When he was a POW, that motherfucker surrendered on the streets of San Diego.
Yeah. Next time you want to join a fucking team of people to kill other people, you might want to think about it. You're lucky,
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah. And sorry, Dave, I can't hook you up with this crazy fucking bitch because Miss White came up getting all jealous. No, Dave belongs
No,
to me.
this is how the libertarian
Right.
virtue signaling starts. This is I mean, I understand if you're soft and there's got to be a better way. Yeah, there probably is.
Brother Robert, but
Yeah,
Dave is
yeah.
always soft. He's kind of little, from what I heard.
When was David POW then?
What?
When was he a POW?
Who?
Dave.
We're all POWs though.
Yeah, well, we are.
Yeah, well, Dave was a POW when he was living in San Diego. There's a bunch of little evil little bastard kids there.
Yeah, see,
All right,
here's
and
my
Dave-
wartime
Dave-
picture.
Feeding of methamphetamines.
Dave was the king of the cul-de-sac. All right, he was master of that cul-de-sac. All right, nothing happened on that cul-de-sac without David say so. So these kids started fucking skateboarding over there and doing, kid shit.
I'll break your ball,
So
motherfucker.
Dave told them, hey, pack your shit, get the fuck out of town. And he wanted to fight one guy, and the guy says, okay. So they bend Dave's wrist like a fucking faggot. He starts crying, falls down to his knees, and starts screaming, I surrender, I surrender. Then he started talking about how that guy was abusing him and hurting him, that it reminded Dave when he got sexually molested as a child. True. I have video of it.
I have video.
That's fucking traumatic.
But I have video of it. I have video.
That's so unlike
Wrist.
That's so unlike Uncle Peter, I thought this was just a fishing trip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, you got to be wearing a cop uniform for me to really get up in your grill.
Man, I might get somewhat consensual.
That's another thing Dave claims. He claims he's beat up all these cops. Motherfucker ain't beat up nobody.
Jesus.
What does this have to do with the USSR Liberty?
Nobody gives a fuck about
Not
the
a fucking
USSR,
thing.
you ignorant
Yeah.
fucking bitch. I want to
Nothing.
talk about the greatest motherfucker right now, and that is Dave Bundschower. Get with a fucking program.
Actually, it's kind of funnier that fucking Hunter actually called his dad Pedo Pete. That's kind of funny.
No, Pedo Pete. Now,
Hey,
Dave, King Nine, you know, the panel of the person you're on right now. All right. Dave was molested as a child by the Holy Roman Pope himself.
he's still this Dave?
To this day.
No.
Oh, no, this Dave, like this actual Dave, like the DAVE.
Yeah, Dave not
Our
here,
little
man.
Dave. Our little Dave. All right. To this day,
Oh,
Dave renounces Catholicism.
these are the days
He
I know. I
cannot
know.
take-
These are the
He
days
will
I
not
know.
take communion, all right, because it brings back bad memories when he's on his knees with his mouth open.
Jesus.
That would make
Look,
him royalty,
Anybody in
wouldn't
the Catholic system, God says,
Oh, God damn.
"Up her, my people."
No. Dave is going to set his people free. Do you understand?
My dog's even mad about it.
Yeah. Even dogs get mad at that.
Yeah, imagine if you're.
Okay, girl.
Imagine if you're able have the ability to yell at a cop and call him an anti-Semite.
Okay, David, you never done that.
Don't
I said
call
I
me
could if I became Jewish.
David, you've never done that, and it's highly likely you'll ever become Jewish.
You know what? You can't write the shit that's happening right now, so I wouldn't put it past anything.
Yeah,
but I will
you
say
can't
this:
make shit up, mate, I tell
think
ya.
twice. I just
I
say
wanna
think
know-
twice before you do something that might piss somebody off. Like, if everybody followed that rule, I think we'd be a better kind of place. So like,
I
Yeah,
think
fuck
if
the
Dave
place.
followed his own rule, we'd be in a better world.
well, that's okay. But I'm just talking about like if, like I don't know, if we were like
See,
biological creatures with like 4 brain cells or 4 neural centers that like one just reacts to, okay, if I'm not nice, I die. If I'm nice, I don't die. And boom, and then you kind of move on to be able to procreate. Well, there's a couple other gates you have to go through before you
a big
for selection takes you out. But man, why are we letting fucking stupid people
Hey.
fucking procreate? That's
Hey.
my question. Fuck the goddamn boat that you're talking about.
see,
Why are we allowing stupid
I
people
had
to
a-
procreate?
Well, not every
If I
stupid
would've
person is procreating. David has never produced a fucking child yet.
See, I'm not a eugenicist. I'm just a fucking hopeful fucking idiot. Like why do we have so many stupid people?
Listen,
maybe,
what is
maybe that
who
Sasha
is
will let me hook me
What?
up.
oh,
Dave, you don't have no kids, do you?
That's what the Nazis said.
I might be hopeless, but
who are the true Israelites?
Okay, you're oh Jesus fucking Christ. Nobody cares, all right? Dave, you don't have any children, do
who
you?
are the true
No, I
Israelites?
don't.
Who cares?
You know who the true ones are? The fictional crew that's in the Bible. Like that's the original. That's the OG.
Are they not?
But yeah, they don't fucking
The original Israelites.
No, there's
Nephilim.
I got somebody else in that's, you know what, not my business, don't care. If I don't fuck with them, they won't fuck with me.
Yeah, they fuck with everybody. You got to pay that kosher tax, boy.
Well, hey, if they fuck with me in a way that actually fucks with people I know, like, I mean,
They're taking money out of your wallet every time
Look,
you buy
I
something.
blame
I
the
take my
goddamn
flights too.
Jews.
I don't
blame
have
the
30
motherfucking
nukes.
Jews.
I don't
I
have
blame
30
the
nukes to
Jews for
fucking land on them. I might be a
separating
bit more bold.
Okay?
If I had something that could arm myself with, I'd be a little bit more bold, maybe. Potentially. I mean, allegedly.
But it's the
potentially.
Jews' fault. It's the Jews' fault that Ireland
I don't
has
give a
been
fuck about that.
separated.
I don't give a fuck what they are. I don't give a fuck. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. That's my fucking code.
It's the Jews' fault that Ireland what?
Right? Asshole is universal.
Yeah.
So
it's
now,
like,
because of the Jews, we have Ireland, and then we have Scotland. All right.
I take that back. You know what? That was a misuse of the word asshole. I should have said jerk because, well, the difference between the jerk and the asshole is when an asshole leaves the room, he knows he left the room, and the people we're saying, what an asshole. The jerk has no fucking clue. That's
Well, no,
the
no,
differentiation.
You can't say the word jerk because then that gives Dave ideas of jerking it off.
Right.
Fuck, I got ideas of jerking it off. You know,
Yeah,
whatever.
They're trying, James. They're trying to fucking.
Good thing I turned my camera off.
Well, that's a good thing. So we would have to draw a picture for Dave to know where to put his little dick in.
Probably not before 2035.
Or do you mean it's an epileptic seizure thinking about jerking off?
There you go.
Hopeful.
Sorry,
Kind of
but
like in that movie Kingpin.
epilepsy, Dave.
Yeah.
Rob, did you hear about that? Prime Minister
You
or the
start.
President of the Ukraine has fucking called Canada a bunch of faggots
Okay.
for not sending
No,
loads
but
of
did you hear, James, did you hear that Belarus is fixing to attack Ukraine?
Really?
Look.
Fucking hell.
The only thing I kind of celebrated was the Reddit warriors that got fucking killed with a hypersonic missile. That was it. Like, I
heard about that shit. But you know,
No, I didn't hear about that.
if Belarus gets in there, Ukraine's fucked.
how many people fucking unliked the fucking thing? Like, with the
Goddamn,
they
Robert,
got
shut
hit by
the
the
fuck
how
up.
many
Let
people
me finish
unliked
telling my
that?
lie, Robert.
Hey Rick, they have a very nice optics factory
That
in
was-
Belarus.
In real time, you see the counter going down.
Dave, you know why? If Belarus attacks Ukraine, Ukraine is fucked because John Wick
I'm talking right now.
from Belarus.
Is he really?
Is that what they called the fucking hypersonic missile? That's awesome. With a profile of him, with the two guns.
Bullshit.
John Wick, motherfucker.
Don't matter.
That's
John Wick is a son of Belarus.
Yeah. Go
Who's
have it
he?
your morning.
I think he is part Russian, isn't he? Fucking Keanu Reeves.
You shut up, you little goddamn Scottish bastard.
I'm not Scottish. This is English, you can't.
Nah, he was trying to insult you.
Hey, Stalin was Georgian.
No, I was trying to give him fucking class by calling him a Scotsman. He's a dirty ass Englishman.
Yeah, that, unfortunately, that's it.
He's from fucking Liverpool.
No, South Coast.
He's like he's so like ill-taught.
Liverpool. No, that's a bit
You're a
more up north.
fucking door. You fucking fuck.
Oh my gosh, she's
Who's that
going on.
rumbling in the background?
That crazy lady.
Yeah, why are you on about the USS Liberty? Can you explain that?
Because see, Polly's the only one that doesn't dabble in cannabis here, and that's why stuff like that she thinks about it all the time.
We don't dabble. We eat the fucking shit here. Just fucking pull it off the tree. Just...
All right, so somebody gave me this
Oh, I
shit.
got
told
that
me to
back. Rick
smoke
does.
it. Somebody gave me this shit, told me I'd mellow the fuck out.
Oh,
How
that's
mellow
cool.
did you get?
They gave me the purple something.
Purple haze.
Purple haze.
That's what they
purple
gave me.
haze.
What the fuck is that shit? They gave me this.
Hey, do it
They
again.
gave
That
me,
was actually a parody of Purple Rain, but yeah.
You're on. You're
they
on.
gave me Granddaddy Purple.
Granddaddy Purple and Delta 8. Yeah, what's that? Sativa?
What the fuck is that shit?
Sativa or indica?
Well, sativa is the northern variety, species wise,
see the pipe
of
again.
cannabis, and then, huh?
I didn't
Mocha
put him on.
Candida. What the fuck are you talking about? No, no.
I put him on
And
full screen too
Indica
late. I
comes from
didn't
the southern, more tropical regions. Indica's more, on average, it's more psychedelic, and then the indica is more, it's more medicinal. But both species have a period. They at the beginning, when they start to blossom into the buds, they have trichomes that are pure THC, and there's a range of strengths, and then they convert into CBD after a period of time.
There
And
you go. You got
they have different ranges, of strength for the psychedelic effects. But typically, yeah, the purple shit is more psychedelic. The green shit is more salty, and it still gets you high, like in a different way, not in a psychedelic way, but more in a head stone kind of way, body stone kind of way. But that's what's up north here. Now, BC has the best strains ever, so we've had people who've classically mixed. Like Northern Lights #5 comes from BC, and still to this day, I mean, I bought
we
that.
don't get too tripped about
I
Canada.
didn't know that.
I bought that shit in goddamn in
This is
Amsterdam,
an
bro.
American goddamn live chat, not a Canadian. You want to go straight to goddamn Canadian fucking Nazism? Go do it somewhere else.
You mean my editorialism and opinions?
This is a goddamn America, Robert. All right, Bobby.
Yeah,
All right,
Hey,
it ain't
you should be
goddamn
giving me
Canada,
credit.
dude.
I'm calling for Canada. Okay,
Hey,
Okay.
show all the ladies that flogger I
Castro
want.
just literally made it like illegal to be non-Canadian in our videos for YouTube. So YouTube had to write a whole new
There you
algorithm.
go.
Yeah.
Now, Dave, why is that skinny, nappy ass, fucking ugly ass whore, Miss White, coming over here to try to defend your ass and save you from a recruit's ass whooping?
Wow.
I don't
They're
know.
gonna have to snipe me because I gotta kill everything that comes within 5 feet. I mean, kill them with kindness.
Hey, everybody wants a piece of the Mecca of manhood.
See,
Right?
That would be nice
Oh,
right about
God,
now
dude.
when all the kids are gonna be like, they're not even gonna be. They're gonna be like in the middle. They're not gonna be feminine. They're not gonna be fucking masculine. They're gonna be kind of like androgynous.
I like that little opening you do.
Yeah,
Kinda clever.
I made that up as a kind of it's a parody of Anonymous, but also kind of a play on the whole liberal lefty fucking virtue. It's like we're androgynous, those of no pronouns, except we and us when we talk about ourselves in the first person.
Look at James Owens. You can tell that motherfucker's like from New Zealand or Australia. All right.
Here,
What a pussy.
Whereabouts are you actually, James? Yeah, I don't know where he is. I thought he was from England, actually.
Actually,
Now,
you know,
look at this
you know,
slimy bastard. All right?
Hang on,
Slimy
hang
ass
on.
He might be
bastard.
Scottish, James. I don't know.
hang on.
What part of England is this little bastard from?
If you're from New Zealand, you would know it if I said Big White's just right here in Kelowna. Because Big White's
That's
a
right.
ski place. It's a ski place, a resort. And they do a lot of skiing because we're actually a few thousand feet up in the air. So in valleys, things get cold when they're not irrigated, heated, or populated. Anyway, we have a fucking ski range that they come to us in the wintertime.
Robert, let's all take a moment of silence and
Oh,
acknowledge.
that was good.
Thank
Let's
take a
Thank
moment.
you.
Let's take a moment of silence.
Man,
But us
right?
Canadians go there
Let's take
too.
a moment of
In the
silence,
off-season.
motherfucker, and acknowledge the greatest Amish motherfucker that walks the planet, and that is Mr. Moshe. Mr.
You're
Moshe
right. You're right. You're right.
graced us with his presence.
And I'm sorry that bit too long. I'll edit it because the punchline is this. Because you know what? Trudeau's brother is still at the bottom of Lake Kokanee, and his body's not being recovered. No wonder the beer's so good. Because I bet you the good one is the one that died.
That's true. All right, James Owens, stop lying. You know you're not from Scotland, motherfucker. All right, you're a bitch ass. You're a bitch ass English muffin.
As much as the good one didn't get there.
Listen, you can't call the English Muppets. We're ruling the fucking world again. What are you on about?
No,
No, you just wish you
Scotland-
created the Muppets.
Scotland will rise. Scotland will rise and destroy England.
Fucking in London controls the world, man.
All right. James is a hooker from Glasgow. All right, and we'll forgive him for that.
Lasky.
Yeah. When they're asked, how is Jim Henson? They're like, he's all right.
GD, are you
There
from-
you go. DD, another great Scotsman, has set it off. England sucks.
It fucking does, mate. I gotta agree.
You're a bitchy ass little English muffin, motherfucker. You're the whiniest bastard in the world. Now,
USA
if
is
you
going to the
had,
moon.
if you had Scottish blood in you, I could respect.
I've got
USA is going to the
Oh,
moon.
hey, Gigi.
Oh, fuck. Can you
I've got
bring
a
me
bit
a
of Scottish, I've got a bit of Irish
consonant
and English
waffle?
and Sicilian.
Did
as
you
well.
know? All bullshit aside, I still own a castle in Scotland, in the Highlands. My
Why are you
blood,
living there?
My blood, I'm a direct descendant from the first original outlaw kings of Scotland. Yes,
Okay.
I am.
If we can get,
we sided with the Bruce of Earl, and we joined the Clan of Paran. Oh God, I can't even pronounce it. It starts with an F.
if you could move me and my dog there, I would do a YouTube channel
We don't
dedicated
want
to
you
living
there,
off grid there.
motherfucker. We want to keep Scotland free. All right, Scotland should be
And
free.
Maya wants nothing
All right.
less.
Look, motherfucker. All right. We ain't got to go
My
to
mother's
Africa
dead.
to go get slaves in Scotland. All we got to do is go
I mean,
to
she
Ireland.
is, but I'm not.
All right,
really
we got
sure.
plenty of goddamn slaves in Ireland.
All right. Well, I mean, we can give everyone employment. It's fine.
All
Fine.
right.
Can I live in your cast
Nah,
off grid and do a YouTube channel?
And look. You ain't lived life until you fuck one of those goddamn Scottish little hillbillies from Arkansas or Alabama or Tennessee. All right, that's some good fucking there. Any little bitch that's got Scottish in her and a hillbilly, you know that bitch is ready to fucking fuck.
Getting in the ocean is close.
Like Pete's
That's kinda-
Ain't like you motherfuckers from Canada. All right, bunch of fucking French fucking bastards. All right, you got bastards.
yeah, they
over there.
suck.
All right,
Tell him about Peachy.
David.
I don't
you
consider
shut the
myself
fuck
Canadian
up.
because
Shut
I'm.
the fuck up. Your whore, Miss White, was over here trying to defend your little bitch ass.
Who's whore? Mine?
No.
Well, all I
Dave.
want you to do is tell him about Peachy.
Oh, damn it. I wish I had a bitch whore. Fuck. All right.
I'll
Sorry.
find you. You know what? How would you like an English muffin whore?
No, I
Hey,
you know what?
hey,
If I hear a fucking British, if I detect even the slightest ounce of a British accent, it will remind me of fucking. No, I know. I know. I prefer French. I prefer French or
Well,
Eastern European.
James can pretend he's a little French whore. All right, he's not much to look at. All right, in the looks department, but the motherfucker will make you the best goddamn beef Wellington you ever had in your life.
But
Hey,
can
Robert.
he? What? Sorry, can he play "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star" on the piano with the chorus? Like, can you do like a chord structure? Because that does it for me.
David,
keep me hard
How
for
would you like
hours.
a redhead with a Georgia accent?
David, even GD has a life. He's going out to get some pussy. Unlike you, Dave, you're stuck there at Roadhog. The only pussy you get is from them billy goats.
I got that British attitude. It's like, pussy. That's too distracting.
He's Canadian.
kinda
He might
sound
dig
like a fucking
Peachy
idiot.
Rider.
I mean, isn't it sad, Dave, that GD gets more pussy than you?
Well, he's married.
You're a crazy cat lady.
That means you don't get none.
I just went on a limb there. Sorry to pull out the Trivial Pursuit card.
Hey,
Okay.
you remember? Hey, Jammer, you remember Benny Hill, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember that little old geezer? Remember that little old geezer, little Jackie?
Fucking
That's
Slappy
what,
McSlappyson.
What with the bald head?
It
He's
looks
just
like
slapping on
him.
the head.
Yeah.
That wasn't
David,
misogynistic at all.
David, you didn't know who Billy?
That's
Oh,
Stevie.
God damn it! Who fucking Jesus,
Epic.
Benny Hill was, motherfucker. I had to explain to you who Benny Hill was, and that you were my little side bitch, like the little old man that used to get Benny Hill slapped in the head. You didn't even
He was
know
my
who it was.
Pornhub. Like he was literally my Pornhub as like a young child
Yep,
with a
Right.
very stout penis.
that's true.
Benny Hill was Pornhub. That's funny, man.
Yeah, he was the introduction to like manhood. It was like, oh my god, these what?
Corruption of children's.
But it was
television.
also, you know what? It was also kind of a like, yeah, go for it. Like the Benny Hill attitude was like, fuck it, hey, slap her on the ass, let's go.
Yeah, that's true. Roadhog is a scammer. All right, that farm, it's not his farm.
He was
It
a
belongs
son
to
of a bitch.
somebody else.
Yeah,
Okay,
he was a scumbag for sure.
and Roadhog is using King 9 Dave as forced white slavery.
Well,
I'm here at
when they
Dachau.
announced that the worst thing to be
Poor
was a
Dave,
heterosexual
poor Dave
white
ain't got
male,
nowhere to take a shit or a shower. They don't even give him water.
He-
Poor little Dave.
I don't shit or
Well, they
shower
gave-
just out of
they gave
protest
me a
now.
I got a nice
So,
uniform.
Dave, I already told FTP if he needs a place, he can come over here and live.
Fuck the
But-
police, not file transfer protocol. Right.
Yeah. So, but
Right.
y'all gonna have to share a
You
room
know,
together.
Mark Burgess.
You
Oh, I
and
thought
Mark.
for some reason I thought in my head you were gonna let poor dirt farmer move into your house.
Dave, you and Mark are gonna have to share a room together. I'm gonna get you some
Wait.
bunk beds.
Get in touch with your
Okay.
autistic stuff.
Yeah.
That's true, GD.
Where you
Dave,
gonna
you
where
had-
you gonna
you
put
had-
And
poor
if it all
dirt
things don't
farmer?
sound
You
right, just
finally
say
had-
cucumber very loud 3 times.
Dave, shut up, James. Dave, you finally had a real man. on
That was
your
Robert. No.
panel, and that was DDT and his bitch Becca. Did it bring back old memories when you used to get ass fucked by DDT and Becca?
No.
What are you doing? Get ready in case he blacks out.
No, that was funny, James.
Hey, where you gonna put poor dirt farmer at?
Poor Dirt Farmer is not moving in with us. Okay, Linda will allow it. His wife will not allow it, even though he wants to leave the bitch. All right, he can't get away from her. So it's just going to be me, you, and FTP Mark, and we're going to have boys' night. Okay, not the kind of boys' night you're thinking about, David, where you're running around butt ass naked in your little German Nazi suit and getting ass fucked.
Like the exact opposite of your bachelor night.
That's right, James.
It's a good English accent there, Rob.
Oh, the sweats are coming.
Now, a party like that is what you call a Scottish party, okay? I mean, not a Scottish, an Irish party, a Northern Ireland party, all right, where you run
Reason
around.
you can't see exits or fire escapes because there aren't.
Yeah,
any.
Around
exactly.
snatching the black and tans.
Why are the windows nailed? Get a drink for the
Everybody
punch bowl.
knows. All right,
Get a drink from the punch bowl.
besides the ugliest bitches in the world being from England, it's from fucking Ireland. Okay, they got some ugly. Now you get a girl from Scotland. Oh, baby,
Yeah.
you got a feisty little bitch there.
Yeah, especially if it's a low
Isn't
R
there
rating
a
for the
beach
insulation
from
of the place. It's
Scotland?
just cold.
You need to get you a Highland girl.
Well, they could deal with a much lower fucking
where's Kiki
R
from?
rating, but yeah.
Well, Highland girls, Robert, they're kind of hillbilly. They're kind of like your Arkansas, Alabama, Georgia, West Virginia hillbillies, all right? And that's what you
Right,
find.
yeah,
That's
because
what you
they've
find
been
in the
putting
Highlands.
R10 insulation into their homes instead of
Yeah, that's
R32 like in
right.
Canada. So they kind of, we gotta
No
stretch
more
that out.
meat, James Owen. Yeah, no more steak. Fucking hell.
Well, no. That'd be like the motherfuckers from the Yukon.
Well, it's not as bad as like California. It's like we don't need insulation, and then the house burned down like a fucking like tinder box. It's like, oh man, maybe if we had fireproof insulation, we might have.
That's true. That's
Not
true.
burned
Look,
down.
a little James Owens. James
Canadians
Owens is a
all
little
moving
bitch.
To the west
He's a
coast.
little
Waco and
bitch from
Shane?
Ireland.
Oh, that one, James.
He wished he had a drop of Scottish blood in him. All
God,
right?
I almost thought you said Welsh for a second there. Oh,
No,
thank
yeah,
God.
well, he probably is a goddamn dirty little fucking Welsh.
Say
Now,
hello.
James Owens is the type of motherfucker that was going around in the Black Forest and getting ass fucked by the Allies.
Yeah. Well, if he says a 30-syllable word, he might be Welsh or Newfoundland.
I'm thinking Welsh.
Yeah, most likely because I don't want to say anything bad about Newfoundlanders.
I think Wales was the capital of England at one point.
This is a lot farther. I can say whatever I want about them, but no, I can't. I'm dead. Sorry, just smoked a joint.
It's okay. You're forgiven. You're a fucking ignorant goddamn motherfucker from Quebec.
Well, that's the nicest thing anyone said about me today. Let me tell you.
Shut up, Quebecer.
My friend so said to give it away. Oh my God, I should stop eating so much potpourri.
Rob, can you confirm whether there's a load of Canadians moving to the west coast?
So my brother Moshe says the only good Welsh is Tangerine Cat from Music Biz Marty's channel. Okay, well, good. That's the only one.
The purple stuff.
The purple shit. Yeah. Wait a second,
Funny.
Jag, you've had words with Tangerine Cat, haven't you?
Who are you talking to? Me?
Do you remember the fucking Grapes Welch commercial?
Keep up with the program.
There's a white kid. No, the white kid drinks it, and it has like the fucking mustache milk, but it's purple, and then the black kid's laughing at him. Like, it's like these shots. It's mixed. Oh man, it's for the '80s. It's so awesome. It's fucking brilliant.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's fucking brilliant. And it was like, we weren't trying to be racist.
Yeah.
It was just,
See you,
it's a
James.
funny thing. Yeah. Evil racist Welsh.
Rick's lowered the standards. That's what it is.
Oh, sorry. I don't know how. I don't know what fucking neuron fucking linked to the fucking like distributed island of neurons that were in my childhood, because I blocked those out fucking long time ago, but that just crept kind of back in. Sorry about that.
That would be the Welsh, bros. I think Welsh is an island.
Of like negative fucking almost everyone's fucking negative from Wales.
You might think that if you're Irish and go across the Bristol Channel.
And do your research. Anyone listening, actually do your research, because it's actually true. All of the long-term residents of Wales and their progenitors are actually all negative.
Now,
Well, not all, but there is
now,
a higher
Lady
proportion.
Diana was from.
Prince Charles is regarded as the Prince of Wales.
I think
That's true.
He's going to be the future king as well.
Princess Diana.
He is.
If that old bitch is dead yet, fucking hell, she should have died ages ago. She must be 400 years old by now.
Now, okay, you got to look at goddamn Kate Middleton, dude. That is like one of the finest fucking bitches on earth. You look at her face, look at her fucking genetics, her DNA. It's just almost fucking perfect.
I thought it was Winona Ryder for the longest time, but yeah, no.
Winona Ryder's fuckable now.
No, she got fucking hot again. It was weird. Sorry, but yeah. No, I thought it was Winona Ryder for the longest time. When she did the fucking Alien 4 fucking movie. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And what's her name? Goddamn. What's her
Miles
name?
O'Brien or something.
Who's the boss?
She did the Kiss with the Vampire movie.
Yeah.
The lesbian scene. See, I remember the lesbian scene more than I know her name. See, that tells you something. I was gonna say Sandra Bullock, but no, that's a
she looked fucking. No, it wasn't Sandra Bullock.
I know.
Have you seen that study they did with monkeys all sitting in front of? They put the males and they like
monkey studies bore the shit out of me.
You showed them pictures of female monkeys, and the pictures they chose, they could click on this thing, and they.
I went to the Metro Toronto Zoo.
Okay, they don't use
a monkey jerked off onto the window, like, and it was fucking spectacular. I was like 15. It was like an Ottawa school trip kind of thing for 3 days. Like, it was like first time, out off the leash and out in the world, and fucking it was hilarious. We were at the Metro Zoo, and fucking it wasn't Metro, sorry, it was Ottawa Metro Zoo. Fucking monkey jerks off, like fucking just rubs one out right in front of everybody and fucking squirts it right out of the window. Yeah, like he's watching TV. I'm like, it was disturbing. They were like, "Oh, yeah, did you do this? What was that, Bob?" I was like, I don't know, nothing. Fuck.
You went into one then, Rob.
That's pretty disturbing, actually.
It was done, and the monkeys all picked on the fannies of the female monkeys. That's funny.
But there was that pissed off monkey. Like, that one was hyper, like, confident. I do remember as we were walking, this thing was like a fucking. It was a hallway exhibit looking into their domicile area, which is probably huge, like cubic feet, probably about, I don't know, a few thousand. Fucking through the window, it was probably about 70 feet long, maybe, but following the hallway curve, you look in from all angles into their fucking area. And there was one monkey was. He was like the one who didn't quite make out. The alpha was just like, yeah, I'm going to see her jerk off on the fucking window all day.
Robert. Come back. Come back.
Yes.
All right. We're back,
Yes.
baby. You're getting
Hey, I'm bringing it back. I'm gonna bring it back.
You're
bring it back.
getting kind of creepy, motherfucker. Talking
Hang on.
about
There's a punchline to this shit. You're like the heckler. No, you're like the heckler. You're like Robert, and I'm like, I'm gonna get to the punchline as soon as you let me.
Robert, you're getting creepy.
You're getting kind of creepier, actually.
Okay, no, I've always been creepy, but you're getting creepy.
That's cool. That's cool.
You're getting creepy talking about motherfucking monkey vaginas.
Well, I got to that part of the story yet. Wait, you saw my stuff before? That's awesome.
Well, no, I've never seen a monkey vagina, but you're getting no goddamn English boy here. Really fucking excited about monkey
vagina. I talked about someone who's seen one.
I was just saying there was a study done. That's all.
Well, I did see your mama.
That's what I said.
How would you know that there was a monkey vagina study when you're from fucking Liverpool?
I'm not from Liverpool.
You're from Liverpool.
Yeah, motherfucker. You from Liverpool?
Liverpool. That's fucking up in the Midlands, mate. Or
you're from Liverpool, James. All right.
Oh, I draw the line at Liverpool.
With your bitch ass traitor. What's wrong with your professor brother? Alien.
Hey, he knows the woods from the Redlands too.
Alien is trying to leave.
James' mom is on her period because she's an alien. Go on. It's all right.
Wait a sec. James, is your mama on the rack on her period like a monkey?
A monkey alien. Okay, yes.
Monkey alien.
On her period.
On her
period.
All the time.
Because she's alive.
That conversation because I have fucking no idea where you've gone.
James.
Oh my God. She's got to him too. She's got to him too.
Now, James, answer the question. Quit being
James been compromised.
Is my mum on the blog? Probably not. She's fucking older than me, and she's.
You stop being a cheeky bastard, motherfucker, and answer the goddamn question.
He and his mother, they've been compromised,
period, mate. Fucking.
Cancel the call.
Answer the question, James.
Answer the question. Fucking hell.
Go ask your mom that Rick Crew wants to know if she's on the rag today.
No,
you sound exactly like AMTV.
She's about 75 now.
No, well, is she still on the rag or not?
I fucking don't know because I don't know where she is.
Is she a rag or not?
No, definitely not. I'm 75.
I don't know.
Is she a Queen supporter? Does she support fucking the Queen?
I fucking hope not.
Or her breasts?
Yeah, her breasts.
They should have been sagging a long time ago.
A lot of them boomers just go
along with the popularity.
You know, I used to fantasize about women in their 70s or 80s in their titties until I saw Mrs. White titty. All right, let me tell you, you don't want to see them. Dave did. Dave hit Mrs. White. Mrs. White said that motherfucker didn't know what he was doing, didn't even know where to stick his dick in. She had to teach him. Dave.
Right? I said Michael Titi. Sorry, my bad.
Now, what's this shit, Dave? You wouldn't even fucking go down on Mrs. White's pussy. You didn't know how to eat pussy either.
He said it smelled.
No,
oh man!
Let me tell you something, boys.
It had a sour smell of salmon on a Sunday.
You know that shit. If you go
down, boys. Let me tell you something, and I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this.
I told him. I said you gotta suck it up and then you enjoy it.
Pussy scat over your fucking mouth.
And believe me, you'll try to find sardines.
James, Robert, enough, my sons. Let Daddy give you some wisdom. If it smells like a fish, it's a dish. Go down, eat that motherfucker.
I will tell you guys a story in confidence.
Calamari.
And this is a true story. I had an Inuit girlfriend, and one of her delicacy favorites was frozen fucking salmon. And yes, she would eat it raw, frozen salmon dipped in a sauce and consumed. And let me tell you, that pussy tasted exactly like salmon.
You know what they say, son. You know what? You are what you eat, and Dave is a little dick.
Right?
Now, luckily, that Inuit women, because they're known for it, not native, but Inuit, are known
My
to
drug
eat
dealer was
fucking
calling. I might have to
seal
excuse
dick.
myself for a moment.
Okay.
Well, excuse yourself.
I'll be right back. But yeah,
Please don't.
exactly like salmon. That's what her pussy tasted like. It was fucking.
No, but they
it was
eat,
kind
they
of.
eat fucking
I
seal
brought the
dick.
salt. No, I brought the salt shaker and the vinaigrette with me when I went to eat her out. That's all.
Ugh.
You're a good man. Good goddamn man.
Hey man, that's the least I could do. She went through the effort. I had to.
That's right. That's the least you can fucking do for that fucking cunt.
That fishy cunt.
That smelly cunt.
Was
Kind
it
of
smoked?
reminds me of Dave's mom.
Star-kissed or bumblebee?
Sorry, I was podcasting live, which I still am. Hang on, let me mute my mic so they don't hear our governmental conversations.
Oh my God. Now, you know what I like to do? I like to get a bitch, make her spread her fucking legs as wide as she can. Open wide, Dave. All right. And I like to stick fucking Skittles down her pussy. And I like to follow the rainbow. I like to chase that rainbow, if you know what I mean. Now, I
Those
prefer
are fruit
wild
flavored
berry
ones?
Skittles. Yes, Dave.
There you go.
Yes. Now, Ricky prefers the wild berry Skittles.
I
David,
can't
do you
remember
know
the last
anything
time
about
I had Skittles.
David? Do you know anything about Skittles and pussy? No, of course not, David.
Yeah, from White Rabbit.
David, you were never with White Rabbit.
Yeah, but she talked about her pussy and Skittles a lot.
David, you have never with a woman. The only woman you've actually been with.
I thought that was Becca.
Oh.
That's right. The same was Becca, and she fucked you in the ass.
Oh, okay.
She broke your heart, didn't she, David? David, Becca broke your
Stand by your man and tell
heart.
the
That's
world
why you left
you
Michigan.
love him. Right?
David, it makes me happy when I hear you sing. It makes me feel, as a father, I did my job good. When I hear my little boy,
Hopefully, you didn't
David
hear that entire
sing.
exchange, but
Yeah,
if
we
you
heard
did,
all of that, Rob.
none of it's true. We're practicing for a stage play. Is what we're doing. You gotta love those stage
Right?
plays.
No, you're not.
I can't. I signed an NDA, so I can't talk about it.
No, you didn't.
Talk about what? I mean, no, I did what? Christ.
You're just another among a million fucking confused Canadians.
Ugh.
Well, there's power in numbers.
They're doing good up there in Canada.
Then that means there's power in stupidity.
And it's overcoming the goddamn. You know what? We don't have to worry about a goddamn
It looks like
fucking.
you're going to get Pierre
Hey,
Polyev.
Rick,
to be
just
Prime
like-
Minister.
Just wait. Wait. I'm gonna get a good seat. I'm just gonna get a good
Hey,
seat
Rick,
and watch
would
it
you
happen.
consider moving back
I'm
to
telling you.
Canada after you sell your mansion?
I think
Canada's gonna be
we
a
should
third world
invade
country.
Canada. I think we should invade Canada
Do
on
it.
the principle of they
Annex.
gave us goddamn Pauly Shore.
Dude, if Russia could annex Crimea, the United States should annex fucking Canada because we need to be saved from this fucking Castro fucking motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
And actually,
he-
Castro did fuck his mother, so he is actually the
We would
offspring.
Ontario.
He reminds me a lot of
Oh, no, Ottawa.
Tony Blair.
Yeah, Ottawa is in Ontario. My bad. Yeah, you're right.
Rob,
See?
he reminds me
That's
of
a
Tony
first.
Blair.
An American knows more about Canada than a Canadian. Dun, dun, dun. It's like an X-Files episode that was never written.
Ontario is just a suburb.
You're breaking up, Rick.
Yeah, you did.
Unlike that little cheeky bastard, we don't want England.
Look at Rudy. What you talking about, Willis?
What do you mean?
Now. Dave's going to
You
have
wouldn't be without
flashbacks
England.
when he used to come home and watch fucking Different Strokes.
I know. And there's that weird, funny season where they had silver spoons on right after it. It was like, what? What the fuck?
Oh,
is
yeah, I
that?
remember that shit.
That was like season
Tony
2.
Danza.
Oh, that's Who's the Boss? Oh, there's a whole lineup. Like, the lineup was like, I'm a working mom. I'm home all
Oh,
day
yes,
because my man's
Hey,
up there.
Mr. Belvedere.
What's it?
I remember her name. Hold on. Shut up. Everybody
Okay.
for a second. Alyssa, I remembered it.
The heat's affecting his Obama phone.
It's fucking hot. Really goddamn hot.
Well, I think his mic's not working properly.
I think we're having internet issues like across the board. I think the heat. Oh, hey, do remember the heat.
Sound clearer.
The heat is also linked to the rays coming down. Like the solar interference is going to be high because we're actually at the solar maximum. This is the 11th and a half year of the cycle, and we're also in the highest cycle. Like we are very, very due for a Carrington event. You know about the Carrington event, yeah?
How long's the solar cycle, then?
11 years on the low side and 11 years on the top side, but it's not cyclical, like exactly. Like sometimes it may be 10 years, it could be 13 years. Like it kind of fluctuates a little bit, but the solar cycles are related to the flipping of the magnetic polarity of the sun, which in turn magnetically flips all of the polarities of each planet. So when that happens, it's not like gravity shifts, we fly off the planet. It's none of that bullshit and the world ending kind of shit that you hear about. Like fucking 2012, what was it? They're running away from cold. Like that was the funniest fucking shit. When they're running through the hallway, the cold is like gonna catch them and like freeze them solid, like freeze-dried goods. It's like what am I watching? It was
that wasn't the freezing one. That was a different one.
That was hilarious. It's like if the air was evacuated, you'd be cold because the cold would already reach that level of stabilization. Like it's just so funny. But anyway, that's comical stuff.
Cool, but that wasn't 2012. That was something. The 2012 one was they built them fucking ships, don't they?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. My bad. Yeah, that's right. The other one was it was the guys who made Independence Day. What was it?
You broke up, Dave. You sounded like a robot.
Dave. Tell your handler to stop feeding it to you. So anally. No, I'm just telling you how to get better reception. That's all. Go on.
Oh no, I was.
Hello.
I was
That's
just.
a good picture of
Hello.
Clinton, Dave.
You copy?
Yeah, we
You
can
hear
hear you
me?
now. You hear you clear now.
It's the
Who's got a big
signal,
dick now?
Well,
Signal's
sometimes
what?
it's clear, and another
Signal's
time
fucked
you just
up.
sound like a robot.
Yeah. You're getting fucked by
I
a
don't know
robot.
what
Am I breaking up as
Right.
well?
No, you're fine.
break-
Both of you are fine.
You're breaking up?
No, Rob, you sound clear as a bell.
Yeah, because I got a super awesome phone. It's got me completely awesome. But I didn't get the jab. Nah. You know they're gonna come after me.
You got a tan in Canada?
I don't even have a lot. It's not mine. You think I'd do that?
How
Yeah,
many,
good if.
What's the population of Canada?
About a little more than Mexico City, because Mexico City is like 30 million. Canada is about 36 million or 35 million registered.
Wow.
Probably
and
half of those are
Mexico City,
Mexican.
30 million. Fucking hell, that's a lot of people in there.
Half of them are Mexican, Japanese, or Chinese, even. So not only do we have in-subs, we've got South, and we've got we call it a mosaic. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Since
30 million
1980.
in one city, that's big.
Thank you, Mulrooney, you fucking
I think there's
cockbag.
about 10 to 15 million people in London, something like that, but that's like double the size of London. But really, the UK is not a Christian country anymore. It's fucking Islamic.
Nah, but it's weird. You guys have resilience in a sense because, like the whole British Empire, basically, like on their home front, is a small piece of the actual area of the planet, and it's bizarre because only a few countries have actually executed plans to dominate a majority of it, and the British were very successful for a very long time. And it was like in the 1980s when they realized, yeah, shit's getting really fucked up. There's a lot of fucking people that don't like us. There's like people that have money, stock trading, the internet speeding everything up. Well, the internet hadn't really started yet, but behind the scenes, they had the ARPANET, and things were kind of moving in preparation for the peasants to get onto the internet in the 90s, right? But I digress. It was funny because the British were like, how about we start granting autonomy to the other places that we took over? Really, 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 really pissed off. It's like, we'll take your recommendation under advisement.
Right?
Yeah, and it's like, all right, Australia, you got autonomy, but in every, Canada, you've got autonomy, and then like 30 fucking states in Africa were like, yes, the day has come. You've got autonomy. But in every single case, if you read the fucking legislation that came down pre-parliamentary or whatever course that those states or countries decided to get involved in, it was like based on the one principle that at the end of it, oh, and by the way, the Queen can veto any decision made by you, a parliamentary process. So,
right, absolutely, yeah. This British Empire is still here. It's not really British Empire. I think it is, but it's really
Is it tea time?
Servants of the Anunnaki. That's who they are.
Wow.
And they're multinational, so it's not just Britain. But
I'm not saying that I disagree with you. I'm not saying that I agree with you.
Britain is the base because it's an island nation, and it's
given certain evidence, I can see why that's definitely a fucking option.
Yeah, but
it's a plausibility.
After they'd been everywhere else and destroyed everywhere else.
I'll tell you one thing: they have not been to Belize on a fucking dark fucking weekend during the fucking hurricane season. Anyway.
Oh, there was a war in Belize, wasn't there?
Not so much a war. It was a governmental shift and policymakers from outside. It's fucking Lord Ashcroft that owns Belize. There's not struggles. Any struggle will be met with financial reward if you do the right thing. So every single fucking bargaining chip is like, yeah, you want us to traffic to other significant people? Sure, we'll do that off record. These banana republics are half the reason why things are so fucked up, because it creates nests, like alien nests. Ripley going back to save Newt. That's what it's like. But there's no Ripleys. We're out of Ripleys. Because the Ripleys want to be goddamn fucking Dutches, and the Dutches want to be goddamn Marys. So there's no fucking Ripleys. There's no Dutches. We're losing the battle. We lost the battle, like I said before.
I think they just changed their tactics. They realized they couldn't do it militarily.
To change tactics, to change their genetics, man.
But they change everything, yeah, regularly.
But I will say this loud and proud: if you guys want, if anybody out there wants unvaccinated spermatosia,
yeah, I've heard a few people
send me a link.
That shit. Yeah, right. Yeah, I bet we haven't heard the end of that shit either. I mean, it's all died down.
Oh, it's gonna get fucking comical. It's already getting comical.
I mean, do Did you hear them stories about in 5-6 years' time they're all going to start fucking collapsing? These people have had these fucking
Dude. I don't know. It was weird because from other countries that didn't have the mandates like Canada did, you got to remember Canada had the mandates longer than China did.
You know, Sweden didn't go along with it at all.
Not at all. It's like,
No.
yeah, we're fine. Yeah. Like, first there was Sweden, then there was Robert J. Morris. Fire Spivatosa. Robert74@gmail.com.
Which is amazing because they've been invaded by Islamists as well.
Fucking Islamics. They're like, still jerking off and nothing's happening. Hey, I call bullshit. And I have to say, one of the weirdest fucking turns in our favor is Jordan Peterson, man. Because even if you disagree with all this shit, you're a goddamn woke asshole. He's got like a hypnotic voice and it's completely logical. None of it comes from his personal intent except for the intent to do the thing that he's doing. And like he really does look at all sides, but the hypnotic aspect of his voice is just like, it's like Brave New World. Like instead of like the programmed hypnotic response, is like, get Soma to be happy, you know. It's like don't be an asshole. That's Jordan Peterson. Like,
yeah, he's controlled opposition.
You call yourself religious? Act like it, you moron. It's just like, all right, okay.
He's like Alex Jones trying to put people back to sleep again. It's all right, we got it. We can handle it.
Peterson is a different.
He's in the religious shit, and he's
George Peterson is one of those guys that would get assassinated because if he's not careful, I mean, I'm not saying he will. I'm saying,
but that's the thing. He'll never go far enough. He'll never put his neck on the line.
No, he has. He has not towed the line. He has not accepted. No, he's not accepted any barter to join the other side or represent them. He's always gone further and further and further away from them, which is bizarre. The day that he joined up, he joined up with Ben Shapiro on the Daily Wire, and that day he got canceled by the trans community.
Yeah. Sorry, say that again, Robert. I spoke over you.
Yeah. What happened was he made a tweet on Twitter, right, about Ellen/Elliot Page, right, the actor that got his or her breasts removed. Now, there's a whole lot of logic issues there in the grammaticization of that statement. And here's the thing is that the day after that, I think it was the day after that, he had already worked things out with Ben Shapiro to join the Daily Wire to utilize his production staff and his resources to do his stuff. And it was that moment, that the entire Twitter fucking subculture, like all those fucking they all just went and fucking attacked him, and he got banned off of fucking Twitter for making a comment about the the criminal surgeon that made that operation. Now, when he said criminal, you got to remember that brings a lot of connotations with it. And it's criminal against the fucking code, the actual medical code, like the Hippocratic Oath. It's like to do no harm. Cutting off somebody's functional equipment is not doing harm. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, I understand he was outraged and made his comment, but they banned him and they said to him, you are suspended. You can come back if you delete your comment. And he's like, fuck that. I would rather die. Like, lucky for him, he just went and said, fuck it. I'm going to go with the Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro, their fucking production crew, everything. And he just said, fuck you. I'd rather die than delete that comment just on principle alone, basically. I am paraphrasing, but yeah, it was brilliant. It was like, fuck you, Twitter. I go on Twitter when I want to punch people in the face lightly. I'll go to Twitter.
I just not on it. I'm not on most of social media. It's fucking bullshit.
It's a horrible cesspool of people who just want to. There's a small group, a minority that is like really trying to spread the word. I'm the guy that's like, Blade, I don't give a fuck. Guy fucking asks a random question like, what's your favorite sandwich? I'm like, lesbian. Bam. Fucking it's like, that's my fucking answer. Like we gotta keep dark humor alive, because dark humor is about the things that are actually kind of shitty. It's like we humor our way through it.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on Jordan Peterson.
Why?
He just seems to be, you know, he has to go the distance a little bit to try and appease the people who are actually on the fucking side of the truth.
I disagree, because
he holding back.
Who's he pleasing? Who's he pleasing?
Well, not many. His government paid.
Who? What character type? Who is his target audience then that he's trying to please?
He's
trying
to put people back to sleep, like Alex Jones.
What people? How is he putting people back to sleep?
People waking up, people discovering the truth, and they're there to shock them, and you know, to show
shock them with what? You're not giving me anything.
With excessive amounts of fear porn and
excessive amounts of fear.
And
you aren't giving anything specific. You sound kind of fucking trite, man. Like you're not giving any information.
Like
what has he said that is okay? Like comment on something then that he said that you disagree with.
Does he talk about fucking chemtrails?
No.
No, he does. No, he fucking doesn't. So fuck him. That's what.
But that's not his. About. That's not what
that's
he
what
was
talking about. Does he point?
Listen.
Family
if I was a plumber, hey, no. What? He's gonna go into chemtrails. He was a fucking professor in a university teaching philosophy. He's read fucking thousands of books about philosophers.
What sort of?
But he's not a mechanical engineer. What the fuck would he know about chemtrails? He's not a chemist. He's not a physicist.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a fucking psychologist.
He's got a pair of eyes, though, isn't he?
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's got a pair of eyes.
This is the reason why we have flat earthers. No, come on.
So he's seen the sky blue and he's seen a natural sky, but he doesn't talk about what the fuck.
Because he's not interested in that. Well, are you gonna condemn a man because he's not interested in the thing that you want to know about?
He's not telling.
What if you wanted to know about split arse monkeys?
Part of it.
What if you know
part of what's going on?
Shut up. What if you wanted to know about fucking split arse monkeys? And it's like that guy doesn't talk about split arse monkeys. He's a fraud. Because he works at a zoo. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. He's a fucking he's a psychiatrist.
Is not what I'm saying.
He was a psychiatrist and a philosopher. He has nothing to do with chemistry or fucking.
It's not me that you're upset with. It's the fucking truth, and that's
no. I'm upset with this fucking stereotype that you think that because he's a smart guy and he's popular, he has something to do with the fucking ecosystem.
I'm not taking that away from him. I'm not taking his efforts away from him. What I'm saying is he doesn't go far enough, and because he doesn't
you don't know because you haven't even fucking listened to him. You haven't.
I've listened
it's evident. It's evident that you haven't even
some of his stuff, and it's fucking lightweight.
So what? What did you listen to exactly? Tell me.
I can't remember. It was a few years ago, and he bored me.
That's why you're fucking labeling him into one category.
He's just a new fucking mouthpiece that's coming out.
And you're a fucking scientific fucking dullard. Because you can't even fucking understand. You can't understand the difference in language between psychology and science. You don't even know what science is. Okay, all right. I see chemtrails. I don't have the analysis or the equipment because I didn't spend my entire life dedicated to putting things in the air to monitor and sensors to actually know the chemical structure of these things. And man, I just wish I could because everybody's going to think I'm a fraud if I don't do it. You're an idiot. No, you're an idiot. You're oversimplifying it.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying
you're oversimplifying
it. If you shut up a minute, I'll explain to you exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
You don't need to because you can't explain yourself out of a wet bag. It's fucking absolutely idiotic and fucking illogical what you're saying right now.
What I'm saying is he could
do more research
into his narrative on a regular basis to bring awareness to what people are doing above the
data. Documented fucking data. And he gives references. No, you're just an idiot. You don't know how to fucking research and fucking validate the things he's saying. I'm just going to reject that automatically because it goes against what I think. Fuck off. That's fucking bullshit.
It's not I heard enough of you. What I think is what's going on a daily basis.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm going to search off on Pornhub now. Beat it.
No. I had no idea what you guys were even talking about.
Well, he was arguing and shouting and sounded off his fucking trolley, mate, to be honest. All
Hey,
I
that's
said
why
was,
this is a free speech zone. I welcome
that's
dumpster
obviously
fires.
that's his hero, and I've attacked his hero. He thinks I've attacked his hero, but I'm just saying that he's a fucking gatekeeper. He doesn't go far enough. He's working for them. You know, he's on the payroll somehow. But he is out there saying something, so I do have to give him that credit, you know.
Right.
I don't see him being like Alex Jones, but he's in the religious thing, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, and that's for certain people who need that.
Right.
So I'm not attacking him. I'm saying that, you know, why doesn't he hit the truth a bit harder and a bit deeper and talk and drop that, you know, look, they're spraying the skies on a daily fucking basis regularly into his narrative. He's got an audience of millions, apparently. I mean, whether they're state-sponsored views or not, I don't know. I think he is pretty well known anyway now. But do you know what I mean? It's like an intellectual version of like Alex Jones that you can see dotted around the truth movement, you know. These limited hangouts where you don't really get the truth. You go to the fucking architects and engineers for 9/11 truth and you'll get led up the garden path 100 different ways, but they won't talk about Judy Wood. And if you talk about Judy Wood, you get banned off of their fucking forums. And really, Judy Wood's the only one who's talking about the truth of what's happened on 9/11. And that's really all I'm saying is, why isn't he talking about the truth as we see it on a daily? You know, we don't have to be a fucking scientist or a chemist or anything like that. It's just what you can see with your own eyes. And he's an older guy, you know. He grew up like me, looking at blue skies and normal clouds, and now we don't get that anymore. Do you know what I mean? That's an important part of what's going on at the moment, because that's the gaslighting that's happening every day. And that's why most of the world went along with the fucking COVID shit and fucking got themselves jabbed up. You know, and this is the problem. He promotes weakness in a way, that Peterson. Go on, Dave. What are you going to say?
No, I was gonna say my my battery in my phone that I'm using for the hotspot's running low, and my signal's having a lot of problems. You were skipping a lot when you were talking. I probably better. Right. It's already over 3 hours. So I probably better. But hey, I'll be here next Friday.
Oh, you broke up on that last bit. Say that again.
Oh, I said there's always a next Friday. I'm here every Friday.
Oh, yeah. No worries, bro. No worries. It's getting late here anyway. Cool. What time are you at the moment over there? Where are you at? You're breaking up again. Pardon?
Illinois.
Yeah, it's really bad signal. I can't hear a word you're saying. I don't know whether you can hear me or not. Yeah, we'll call it a day, Dave, because it's like, it's fucking shit, isn't it? Can hardly hear you. I don't know whether you can hear me or not. Okay, right.